Okay, so the only war campaign, basically, there was a stormtrooper called Alex, a tech priest called Forsker, and an ogre called Sturm. What happened was, did a few missions that are basically inconsequential, but during one of them, the commissar who was leading the squad at the time ordered for a town to be wiped out, and after some investigating, the squad got there and realized that the town was filled with loyalists, and it did seem like it made sense to kill them. But there was a stormtrooper there, so the stormtrooper sent everyone away and gunned down the entire town, women and children. And then, being PTSD'd up, eventually, I think the commissar gave orders to infiltrate a rebel base, essentially, and
yeah, you're right.
Dressed as them, whatever, got in there, tried to learn their motivations and shit, and then actually went to fight on their side as essentially radical inquisitors, I suppose. During the battle, unfortunately, it turned out that they were all chaos worshippers of the sacrificial kind, and they summoned a great warp rift that sucked everyone, including the party, into it. And that's where the campaign ended.
Right.
So what happened with the Black Crusade is the tech priest, Forsker, and Sturm somehow managed to end up on this big prison barge along with the rest of the party, which was Carthus and an Iron Warrior. They went through the business, killing a bunch of mutants,
dying a couple of times.
And then they met this queen of the mutants called Queen Scar, was it? Skarna. And basically, Carthus convinced her that chaos was A-okay, and then they went on their merry way to destroy a bunch of servitors, as the Imperium had somehow got into the ship or had been on the ship the entire time and were trying to reclaim them. While the murder servitors were tearing everyone to pieces, we came across a room that was filled with ordnance, and the Iron Warrior, being a clever individual, fired his bolt pistol and blew up the entire room.
I killed a lot of them before that.
No. The tech priest was completely annihilated, and the Iron Warrior was put on death's door, but Carthus arose basically unharmed.
Carthus is the legend.
Basically. So Carthus had, before that, started getting heated with the Iron Warrior, finding him to be a liability. And after that happened, Carthus found it within his right to blow the Iron Warrior's brains out as he lay there incapacitated. So he continued on, trying to finish the mission alone until he came across a small child. This was a 16-year-old psychically potent boy, and it looked as if he had just been wandering the ship for like months on end from the way he looked and was of a business. So what happened is they tried to take the big pile of murder servitors on, and being only 2 people strong, got immediately overwhelmed and had to flee. So much so that the child was basically dead as Carthus was running away with him under his arm. After making it to safety, a psychic voice spoke out to Carthus and the boy informing them to go up to another part of the ship, or like I think one of the other decks, and it turns out it was a bound demon host. And the demon host offered, in return for being freed, a way off the ship, or a way to reclaim it. Obviously, Carthus, being a good boy, offered the 16-year-old as a demon host. And that was a thing that happened. Then it went along to, with the boy now being a demon host, actually went back to the queen, and then made the queen the demon host. I forget how that happened in particular.
There was an exorcism performed. Well, not an exorcism, but basically a transfer. And the demon was taken out of the child, whose name I can't even remember, and put into the queen.
Gotcha.
So after that
this was
happened,
between Joe's colossal fuck up and when I kicked it off.
yep. So
Actually, this is between both of my colossal fuck ups.
Well, the more notable one that you took time to explain several times over, to the point where I really don't care.
Oh, the next one is probably worse.
So, with the demon being within the queen, we basically took control of all of the mutants, and trying to take the bridge basically made them all bloody meat shields, which was why when you did come in, you saw them all coming out of the vents. That was the entire idea of that.
Gotcha.
I think while that we were moving to the bridge, we came across Sturm, and then we came across yourself and the Psyker, the sorcerer, and then you know the rest.
The rest was history. Where the two Psykers killed themselves by jumping too high.
Yeah.
Yeah, the boy died from being too high, and then the other one died from trying to make everyone else very high.
They clearly never saw the low clearance label when they walked in the room.
See, I was significantly more powerful than the boy, being a sorcerer space marine, so that's why my effect was tragically worse.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like, so is he just gonna blast himself out of the fucking ship at this point?
Yeah, really? Do we break through the hull, or do we just smash into it?
So, after all of us wiped out all of the remaining loyalists on the ship, the demon, at the very last second, with the intent to betray us and effectively get us all killed, was greatly intimidated by Carthus.
I was going to use the word persuaded aggressively.
With a throbbing vein popping out of his power armor, he screamed that no one was going to get in the way of his destiny of serving the Dark Gods. And
he was so moved by this.
And the demon, put the ship onto course with real space. And that's the recap over.
Wait, we were in the warp that whole time?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Even I picked up on that.
And so, we come to my campaign, and we're going to start directly where we stopped. And I didn't make maps for this part because it's not going to be very long, but I'm gonna roll to see who wakes up first.
Did they not have a Geller field?
Yes, we did.
How are there demons and shit?
Excuse me.
It was in the war.
It was a demon host, and it was bound.
Oh.
I mean,
just because there were demons doesn't mean that the Geller field was up all the time.
Actually, it's a Geller field, as
Warhammer and Joe.
Shut up, Bill Cosby.
Pick 1 or 2.
1.
2.
All right.
Wow, that was convenient.
Hell yeah.
So, Pat,
yes.
You are Elias, right?
Elias the Witch Hunter, yes.
Okay.
But you're Chaos, though.
Who the fuck is Elias the Witch Hunter?
I am Elias the Witch Hunter.
He's a Chaos guy who hates Psychers at the end.
Uh-oh.
So, Elias.
Yes.
You awaken in a dark, foreboding room, and you plop from your stasis pods, and you've come to the conclusion that someone's awoken you. And instantly, as you start to think of your next move, you hear something over the intercom. A voice screams, "Oh, prisoners, rejoice! You are free because I, Carthus the Everliving of the Word-Bearers Chaos Space Marines, have allowed it. If you wish to hear the word of chaos, the bridge is where you'll find me. I will enlighten you. If you are a prisoner, firm in the misguided reverence of the corpse emperor, and yet still wrongly imprisoned and treated unjustly, I welcome you too. For those willing to learn will not be harmed, I swear upon the gods. But if you ignore my call, loyalists, you'll be made into great sacrifices for the new converts. The bridge, I await. Go."
Hearing this, I sniff the air with emboldened reverence, as the dark gods have called. Do I pretty much know where I am? Do I need to make any?
We're going to assume you know the way. You probably just nap the bridge, a map off of the a terminal that's like in their place or whatever.
Yeah. Do I have my gear, or?
We assume you can get the gear from the
Okay,
armory,
all right. So it's pretty
way.
much okay. Yeah, it's a fucking literary.
Mhm.
Okay, so yeah, I follow the voice to the
Okay.
dark gods.
That we're going to be here. So, as you arrive at the bridge, you find someone else there. You actually come across standing, I'm going to put him over here, on the opposite way, a World Eater, Chaos Space Marine.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's up to you how this dialogue exchange goes.
Okay.
Joseph, there is a small human on the other end of the thing. You've answered the call.
I approach him.
You have control of your token. There
Is
you go.
he walking towards? Do we like meet in the nice middle of the hallway?
That's up to you
You
too.
look at him.
I shoulder the heavy flamer. Actually, I'm sorry. I shoulder the heavy stubber.
I look to him. I say, "Carthus, you have my thanks for freeing us. But why?"
Wait, are you referring to the human? The human is Carthus?
Yeah.
I walk
He
off.
doesn't know who Carthus is.
I walk.
I mean,
off.
I would assume he knows that it's not a human.
Yeah. So, World Eater, this human has just basically ignored you and fucked off.
He's following from a distance.
What do you... Okay, well, I'm assuming the human disregards the World Eater, and
Are you the one they call Carthus?
you both walk down the hallway and you see a word bearer, tall and mighty, with runes upon his shins, his helmet at his side, and a book in his arm, in his hand. Excuse me. And he looks up from you because he was reading the Book of Lorgar, and he says, "Yes, yeah." And he turns to the world eater. He says, "Ah, brother, hello."
Many thanks for freeing us. You promise a way off of this ship?
I promised you enlightenment, but yes, we are entering real space shortly. And he waves to the door, and it opens, and it reveals...
Sturm is flying the ship.
Smashing on buttons.
I see Stern in the cockpit, so he's flying in my eyes.
It reveals an ogrin, a renegade human, and a woman doing their own thing, as well as a servo skull wearing a captain's hat, and it kind of just floats out of the door. And Carthus, with one arm extended, say, These are my new crew, and they already know the way." And Carthus kind of looks around and he says, "Do either of you know how to man a ship?"
I look to the human.
Nope. I shake my head.
Carthus
shrug.
looks
That's
somewhat
not surprising, as
persuaded.
this fucking crew couldn't fly this bucket of boats in the first place.
Carthus
Start
somewhat just
pushing buttons.
emerges.
What this do?
Sturm,
That
please
makes the
don't.
Gellerfield stop. That makes the Gellerfield stop. Storm, no, stop.
Sturm, please. Don't push that. Sturm, stop pressing buttons. Stop.
As Sturm
pressing
is pressing the buttons, you hear the intercom just turning on and off with beeps. And all the hair is
You know what,
just
Sturm? Keep pressing that button. That button in particular. You're doing very good.
you just hear in between the beeps just stop. Just that's all you hear.
Brother Carthus, are we in distress?
World Eater, I recognize your markings. What is your name?
My name is Brukar of the World Eaters, or perhaps not.
Care to elaborate? Are you redeemed, as the loyalist would say?
Far from it. My brothers are not particularly fond of those with the gifts of the warp. They have cast me out. Or should I say I escaped rather than being slaughtered.
Carthus acknowledges this and then turns to the other human. And you! What are your skills, little one? Who are you?
I'm Elias the Witch Hunter
From Texas.
from Texas. Man, gotta go, man. Gotta fucking hate soccer, man. Gotta go, man.
Yeah.
No.
Boomhauer.
Yeah, bang on, go, soccer, man. Gotta go, word magic, man. Go, doom ball, man. Go, shoot, shoot. No, I explained that I am Elias the Witch Hunter. Where I go, no psychers will follow.
I glare at him and
I
chuckle.
like this one already.
Carthus kind of tugs at his iron collar slightly. Anyway,
They sap the power of the warp from the gods and use it for their own perverse will.
is that the voice you're gonna do?
I don't know, man. I'm
If you
tempted.
can get out.
I'm gonna, yeah. You know what?
You can keep it consistent.
Hey, man, I'm gonna go keep it consistent, man.
No,
Gotta go big old gun.
That's like I can't take you fucking seriously.
Damn it, man. That's my accent, dude. Can't stop, man. Go. Grew up on a Texas world.
There's a dang old sucker.
Anyway,
I hate me a suckers.
What happens if someone uses warp magic?
Carthus,
We ask them politely
upon
to
hearing
leave.
both of your names, welcomes you both, and then with the door to the bridge still open, he notions and he says, "Crew, introduce yourselves to the new converts."
Okay, let's get to go through this bullshit again for the fourth time today. So name's Eeyore, first sergeant, former guardsman, but found it more appealing to shoot the idiots in charge of the show. Also, I think the only one besides Storm who survived the shenanigans of taking the bridge. So, by proxy, not completely useless.
I salute.
Carthus kind of waits a minute and he just Storm!
There is just standing there pushing the button.
Storm, get out here!
What?
Get out here! Introduce yourself!
He just sort of walks out and he's like, he's probably picking his nose. What?
Now would it be apt to
Storm, for
ask
Christ.
if any of them have augments? that
Any
you
of
would
them have what?
recognize? Any of them had like augments that you would recognize as your intertech priests?
Yeah, he looks like he's got a. It's not like fancy like you might expect, but he's got bits of metal pieces sticking out of himself.
Mockingly, Carthus says, "This is our formidable tech priest that we keep around for his brains and where he's born.
Oh, that's right. He does. He
Thought
does
was
have.
our glorious leader.
He's got shit on his skull.
Nice. Is it just like
actual feces on his skull?
no? It's
No.
he's got a horn.
Implants on his skull.
He's got a
Oh.
horn like Big Boss. Boss, get down. That's an enemy sturm.
It's an enemy sturm.
Uh-huh.
Sharpshoots him.
Alright.
Well, if we're done with
We
introductions,
go fly now.
Actually, a bunch of people coming in. It looks like you weren't the only people who just kind of answered the hail. They all kind of just start lining up behind you, and they aren't quite sure what to make of this whole situation.
Minions.
Minions.
Question.
Go ahead.
Can I? Oh wait, never mind. I was gonna ask.
What?
Can I see if any of them have? They look like a psyker.
Does he look like
You look
a
at them.
bitch?
And none of them seem to have any odd psycho implants or anything that would be the telltale sign of a psycho.
Glowing eyes.
Um, Two of them
Weird warp shit.
are basically shirtless and have chaos iconography on their chest, like
Nice.
prison tattoos.
Mhm.
And the other two just kind of look like ragged knobheads.
Hooligans. Perfect.
Hooligans, exactly.
Yeah.
Carthus again repeats himself. He steps forward and repeats his mantra if anyone understands how to basically crew the ship. And surprisingly, some of them give some vague nods. And they all go
Stormfly ship.
into place.
Stormfly ship.
Sturm's not gonna fly.
They
shit.
go into place along like different areas. Unless you want to do anything in particular now, we are going to go into real space.
Nope.
Sturm runs back into the cockpit and start pushing buttons again.
Actually,
Or just
I-
make sure that he doesn't press anything like a stupid self-destruct button.
I walk up to the what'd you say, first sergeant?
He knows what
yeah,
buttons
first
he's
sergeant.
pushing, sir.
Holy shit, Sturm's a beast. It's him.
Sturm's eyes just start glowing with AWP energy, and he understands the universe in ways we'll never understand.
His eyes just kind of glaze over, and he just starts like doing actual stuff on the console.
So, where the hell did you learn how to do that?
He snap. What?
You know what? Never mind. Keep doing what you were doing. You're doing good stuff. Very good.
Wait, what's your rank? You're a first sergeant?
First sergeant.
Okay. That's it. I ask you what your regiment was.
Ah, bloody fucking hell. You're making me consult my note page that I buried somewhere in my
Oh,
fucking
no!
box.
Lore.
One second.
All right, don't worry about it that much.
Yeah, I wrote it down. So where the fuck is this stupid document? God
So
damn.
I'll just say this while you look for it.
Yeah.
Carthus enters back into the bridge, and he isn't actually trying to pilot anything. He's actually just gone back to the intercom, and he's now just literally yelling scripts about the Book of Orgar into the ship-wide intercom. Zernak looks very uncomfortable, which is the demon host, by the way. He doesn't look like any of this stuff he's doing is very willing, but he is like the main helm of the ship right now. If any of you feel confident to help or do anything, feel free.
Nope.
Have you found your regiment yet?
It was something not cliche. Where the fuck was it?
Not cliche. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Welcome.
So
to
he was actually a Catachan, and he
500
survived the
first
jungles.
Vostok 7.
Vostok 7.
Traitor Guard Tank Regiment.
Yeah.
Because he's trained with land vehicles, so...
I wave you off and just go somewhere else. Fucking hate you tank nerds.
Good. We hated you fucking ground pounders anyways.
Yeah.
We don't have time to worry about dumb animals, apart from the infantry.
World Eaters, you haven't moved. What are you doing?
I am, I'm not skilled in piloting a ship.
Yeah, but you could join the party in the cockpit. That's why they call it a cockpit.
Oh, uh-oh. I have a problem.
Can't
What?
control the...
My display driver crashed.
We'll be back.
Alright.
The whole map turned black and white, except with no tokens on it.
Nice.
I am reloading.
So I assume he does nothing then, the World Eater?
Yeah.
Okay. I want everyone who's within touching distance of a control panel to make me a tech use for flying the ship.
Ooh.
Ah, damn it.
Oof.
Oh. Target is 1.
Let's see, tech use.
What is that? It's at the very bottom of the skills.
I'll have Carthus do it too.
Can, wow, we all suck, huh? Damn.
I'm a fucking tank driver, not a ship.
Ships,
lackey.
tanks, pretty much the same shit.
Oof.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Fortunately, you're actually saved by the very person who unleashed you in the first place.
I serve no man.
You actually come out of real space, and I haven't actually got anything to show this, but yeah, you come out of real space, and before you is a very empty system. Actually, there is naught but the sun and a very green planet.
That is my home world.
Okay.
Yes.
Unfortunately, this ship is apparently ancient as fuck, and the ship starts getting pulled into the gravity. But because you made a decent tech use, you managed to slam into the fucking ground, but you managed to save the entirety of the bridge, but the rest of the ship ends up completely submerged.
That's fine. Wait, in water or in just...
In dirt.
Nice. Who was piloting that, guys? Hmm?
And I'm
Probably
telling you
still.
now, if any of you fucked it, that would have been a lot worse.
Nice.
And you would have took it. You probably would have lost a limb or two. Make sure everyone has that stuff in the thing. So we still need Renegade Boy and the World Eater, please.
I have a problem.
What?
My display driver crashed again.
What the fuck, Joe?
I don't know, it's been happening.
Maybe you should fix it.
Yeah, fix it.
I can, but that'll take a while.
How?
I'll have to restart my computer in safe mode, uninstall the old one, and then reinstall a new one.
Why didn't you do this already?
Because it'll take a really long time, and I never had the time to do it.
Fucking bullshit.
Right, what the fuck do I need to do, Jack? Because I
Just click your character sheet. Click bio and info.
Sheet, then
Click and drag.
Your
Yeah.
stuff, yeah. Alright.
What did you
yeah, there are
turn-
fucking red lights and shit just blazing the place, and yeah, it looks like everyone survived actually. So for all like purposes, everyone's unharmed. You're all doing pretty fucking fantastic. This means, by the way, should you choose, you could use this as a base for future operations.
Ooh, base building.
Is there anything on fire in here?
Because Carthus managed to save the fucking entire party, there is absolutely no damage. The only thing that's wrong is you can't access any of the lower decks, and that's basically it. Everything under there was crushed. Anyone who didn't enter the hail effectively died immediately.
What about the other prisoners?
The other crewmen,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they're still fine.
Oh, okay.
Let me just keep revealing.
Reveal
So-
upon me.
Carthus kind of just looks around and he's really surprised. And he looks out of the window and he just sees nothing but expansive jungle. And yeah, it's fucking raining too, by the way. So it's just sludge, like fucking kicked up all over the view there. And Zul is, I think Zul is probably going to take this opportunity just to kind of scurry away. So he's actually fucked off entirely until I bother to do something with him. Alright, what do you do?
So everything behind the bridge area is completely buried underground, you said?
Everything below and behind has basically been fucking destroyed.
Oh, damn,
yeah.
that attention to detail, though.
What do you mean?
Right, so how do we go about dismounting the ship?
Dismantling the ship is going to be by the
Through
the
the window.
doors you entered. Or through the window, if you
Yeah,
like.
I was gonna bash out the window, but okay.
Bash out the bridge display and just jump out.
You act as if I wouldn't do that.
You
I'm
can
not
if you
saying
want.
you wouldn't, I'm saying that's what I was considering as well. I wasn't sure if there were alternative options.
There's always an
Like, are
alternative
these
option.
all the way in the bottom corner supposed to be areas where we can leave through?
Yep.
Oh.
It looks like just some big corridors have been completely ripped off.
Mhm.
You can't see the sky right now because you're inside, but you can imagine there's just like fucking hellfire just raining down upon the world.
And as fragments of the ship keep falling.
Exactly. So it's kind of becoming late day. So it's kind of dark. It's fucking raining, and there's hellfire coming down from the sky.
We just made a crashed entrance, so
No, it's called dynamic entrance. There's
Well-
a difference.
yes. We just made a theatrical entrance into this base, or in this planet. Whatever wants to kill us will find us right now. So, I vote that we bash out the front.
I'm just gonna poke my head out the door just to get an initial look of the area.
And then a skeleton pops out. Ugh.
You poke your head out of the door, and you see running towards the ship some PDF forces that are just
You've got me
ready to
fucking kidding me.
storm in. They look as surprised as you do, though.
Surprise,
They're
bitch!
just like, some of them are just like kind of speaking to themselves as they're running, just like, what the fuck? Just like,
Sturm waves out the window.
stop, they ain't even anywhere near the fucking window.
Stop.
Down.
Sturm! Get the boat gun.
So they don't see you because I'm just going to allow that for now. Are you going to engage or just fucking run? Because they're going to just keep going in.
I'm gonna duck back inside and let everyone else know what the hell's going on.
So if you're going to shout, then I'm going to have to put up initiative.
Let's see, I want to try and make it back to about here before I start screaming at them.
Alright, well that was a decent chunk of movement, so I'm going to say during that movement they managed to get inside.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they
everyone
probably-
roll me some initiative, and they hear you screaming. So,
The
They
British
hear
are
me.
coming! The British
Yeah.
are coming! Ah! Anyway.
the different are coming.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
So you use custom initiative, correct?
Yeah. Because you should have a 1d10 plus 2 plus your agility modifier. War Master Horus is displeased, Ghost.
Let's give them one. Actually, give the whole squad one.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
No, come on. It's not what I want.
Look, we all have 8 initiative.
Wow, he's out! We're all gonna go off of our agility bonuses. Jesus.
I'm gonna say just now the crew didn't have any weapons, so they aren't gonna be any help.
Impossible.
There are more bodies in the way of our enemy. They'll serve their purpose.
Okay.
PDF got here pretty quick.
I mean, they saw a massive ship go out of real space, or immaterial. And
Joe, do your fucking initiative. Got you even here.
that's how I like it.
You didn't even put down your token, neither.
I'm reloading.
How many turns is that?
Reloading.
Sounds like an excuse.
Yeah, seriously. 2, 3, 4. Shut. Oh wait. Whatever.
So you have this set up to do
Oh,
2 meter squared.
Ew.
Yep.
2 meters. Actually, no, that's...
Because you have any idea?
Yeah, 6 feet.
Like, it's a fucking big ass ship.
Yeah, and 6 feet's pretty solid for something.
Also, allow me to. Do this.
Oh, I need my token.
Better you're gonna say something fucking stupid.
I need my body pillow.
I was gonna say you need your payday too.
I drug my token from the thing, but it took me out of the web page and opened it as an image.
That's your issue.
From out of Roll20. What the fuck?
Yeah. It's like,
Can you do something right?
User error.
no.
Like, for once, though. I'm gonna give the sergeant one, actually.
How's that even happen?
You click and drag, you nerd.
I did it. Opened a new web page with just the image.
Were you holding down any keys on your keyboard?
No.
I don't believe you.
I might just make this dude a southerner. Too
There's
many.
2 of them.
Inbred dickwad.
Inbred dickwad.
So I'm gonna say it's the sergeant's turn first, as it's going on.
Oh,
So-
the order disappeared, by the way.
Oh, did it?
Yes.
Oh, and
Sorry,
we should-
I keep pressing X because I do that when I'm playing, and yeah, that's awkward. I need to remember. I need to debar that. So let's see. Let me just check their movement and stuff real quick. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we just fucking all of them just come running up, or at least they will as soon as they can. It's your turn now, Elias.
Alright. Hearing the distressed.
They haven't heard any
Guys,
shots yet.
Dog, get the motor.
You've just heard Boyo just yelling about hostiles.
Right. I move, full move here. I think, if I remember. Everything's blending into each other. Ah. Yeah, I move 2 more. So that's it. The end.
All right, Eeyore, it's your turn now.
Okay. What's the reach? 20. Okay. Gonna
I
shoot
tell
at
you
the
now,
side.
you're not gonna shoot through that hull because.
I thought that was an overlooking area because you designated.
Oh,
this
it
whole
was, but I've retconned some shit, homie.
That's just some nasty. Just what's this? The retcon button.
thing. Okay, good to know.
It was, but now it's a wall, homie.
Fucking jeez.
I'll take my turn to take a full aim for next action.
Sure. Sturm. Big shouty boys.
So
Big
Sturm has been made aware that there are bad people here.
Yeah.
So shout it to Sean, get the bolts gun.
I got it.
Bolt gun?
Ooh.
You
I don't know,
much
what the
credit, sir.
Uh-oh.
It's got a nice ripper.
Right, sorry, Ripper. That was my mistake.
Uh-huh, but you can't retcon it now.
Yeah.
He's
Somehow.
gonna do a run up to there.
Impossible.
So you sprint. Carthus is going to.
Wait, how'd you get it to do the little move animation with the
You
unlocking points?
hit so when you're dragging your token, hit space to plot a marker and then you can do that.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold up.
That's useful.
Wait, I'm sorry. Hold space, and then
So while you're clicking on your token, while you're picking it up, hit space, and it will drop a.
Yo! That's cool as shit.
Oh.
That's dude.
Wait.
Someone has to put a comprehensive like tricks and tips guide on YouTube and like.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Well, you don't because your display driver's retarded, but. Ha! Jokes.
Anyway,
Find a joke.
Garthus actually runs past you, and the PDF squad is going to move up.
If they're psychers, they're dead.
But they're loyalists.
You hear a distant voice in the back of your brain. Probably not psychers.
But if they are,
chances are, homeboy, they ain't psychers.
yeah, but chances are they are psychers.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have all of them just fucking sprint up here past the sergeant.
Question.
Guess what you meant.
It's your turn, World Eater, and then I'm gonna fix your. Actually, I'm gonna leave your turn over that because it serves you right for being so late.
Haha.
But did I roll it wrong? Because I rolled it agility.
No, you're fine.
It's fine.
That's how it is. You just have.
Yes.
You also
Why is
crit.
this so bad?
It's good.
Because it rolls.
Oh.
It's a roll.
Wait, is the low number or high number better?
High
High
number.
numbers.
This is
badass.
initiative, Joe.
This isn't golf. What the fuck are you on about?
I don't know.
Go play
Get
golf right
last.
Any other skill check, you want to get lower numbers.
now.
If
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken.
He knows how to play the game. He's just retarded
He's
now.
just a fucking idiot.
What else is new? In other words, the sun rises in the morning.
And water's wet. Moving on.
Wait, so can I only move 8 meters?
Your full
The
move.
half move.
My half is 4, full is 8.
Yes. So half move would be a half action. Full move would be a full action, or you could run, which is 6 times your half move.
Also, you should be
Oh.
hulking because you're in power armor.
Okay, run is 24.
There you go.
You
That's
should
it.
be hulking, change it because it changes your stuff.
Oh.
Make your size hulking because you're in power armor.
You're almost as big as Sturm.
Almost.
Oh, now I get 30.
How much is How big is Sturm?
Ogrins are between 2.5 and 3 meters tall.
So is that like hulking?
They can get upwards of 9+ feet.
Damn.
Jeez.
That's insane.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast with a fucking ogre.
So you make your turn. The sergeant kind of just gestures to his squad, and I'm gonna make a little secret roll to see if any of them get bonus.
Wow, secret rolls are
Let
such
themselves
ass.
First. They're only PDF. They're not even guard.
It's fine.
How do you make GM rolls?
/GM roll, I think.
Just no spaces.
Yeah.
Okay. You just.
And then it's space, whatever you want to
Yeah.
roll. Yeah.
He yells at his squad, and they all just ignore him. It's your turn, Elias.
Question. Yeah.
Listening.
Can we?
I can tell you this:
Uh-huh.
they don't actively know you're hostile. They just hear someone yelling basically before they enter.
Yeah. So they're being not American. Shoot second. Ask questions first. Can I run up to here? Can I use hip shooting to basically take a full move, and then go prone instead of shooting?
What? What do you mean use hip shooting?
Hip shooting allows me to run at a full move, right? And then take a shot. But instead of taking a shot,
How will no?
okay, fine, fuck it then.
What?
I don't know.
Instead of doing the shoots, can I lie down?
Hey, I asked and you said no, and now we put that.
I hear you. Go on. You done?
Yeah, I pretty much bump into you as I take a. Yeah, full move. Fuck it. I sprint
Alright.
past you. Fuck you.
Eeyore, you hear the thunder of combat boots coming down the hall.
Use a grenade.
Fuck it.
If I had a grenade,
the matter, bitch boy? Ain't got
Oh, I
it.
had grenades, but then somebody used them all.
Hey, fuck you.
I'm the god here, and I say I've retconned the grenades. They no longer exist.
In this universe? Is that it?
No more boom booms.
Yeah,
This
well,
is pre
Acadia.
10k.
Wait, what?
This is
We had...
this is before the Emperor's time.
Yeah, we still have
So,
grenades
just to
now.
clarify,
Like,
this here is a solid fucking wall.
yes.
Yep. You want me to show you how solid it is, boy? There's fucking piping in there, dude.
Why'd you make piping?
What?
Yo,
Nani?
tap into the piping right now. Mutants are gonna spill out.
Why
Where's
is there
that?
piping there?
There's piping there.
Yeah.
Does this
fucking
play into the
material.
story, or why was it hidden?
Because we didn't need to know. We're not plumbers.
You
What are you
didn't
gonna
need
do?
to know.
Yeah.
It's a need-to-know basis, and fun fact, you don't need to know.
So wait a minute. So does that
Maybe
mean
you
that?
would have revealed it had you punched a hole in the wall and tried to go through.
Yeah. So does that mean that this area is all piping too? Like this is the only area that's green?
Yeah, the entire place.
Yeah,
is
we've actually crashed onto a pipe world.
Oh no.
We're in Mario.
Yeah, I was
You
gonna say
actually
it's a warp
landed
zone.
into an oil field, and just things are going wrong.
Man, Pappy would have loved to see me now. Start drilling for fucking oil.
So, let me just check something that I have on my character. So would Tactica Imperialis actually have, like... Correct me if I'm wrong, it would have, like, typical procedure and all that for...
Pretty much.
Assuming the PDF knows the procedure.
The
They-
codex is started.
They're practically, just to give you
Overwork.
some description, PDF are basically just like people who couldn't even make the Imperial Guard.
Really? I thought they were the guard that got stationed on planets.
No.
Oh.
Well,
they
okay,
weren't.
so the
Because they're
PDF are
always
generally
moving.
like...
They're locally recruited.
Oh, okay.
I know what I want to do, I'm just trying to find a way to articulate it correctly.
I want to shoot me gun.
Yeah, I got a big fucking gun here. I got enemies over there. I want to make this gun go over there.
So they actually saw me, though.
They didn't
did-
see anybody. They're just running.
Okay.
They heard you yell, and they're moving towards the sounds.
Right.
No running in the hallways. I'm the hall monitor. Oh, maybe that's not it. Okay.
What could I... Hold on,
Who's
let me
turn to be
check.
on, and why is it taking so long?
Oh, fuck off, I'm trying to be clever.
Clever's
Hurry
gonna
up
get
and
you
be
killed.
clever, it's PDF.
I don't have a fucking... You know... aim bonus stays if I don't do anything, right? Or do I have to re-aim again?
Depends on what you do.
It stays with you until you move or basically react in any way.
Gotcha.
It doesn't stack if you half aim again.
Yes.
No?
You want to if you want to full aim, you full aim. If you want to half aim, you half aim. But you don't
Yeah.
do half aim, half aim, half
You
aim,
don't
half
full
aim.
aim, then half aim.
Oh, I
like-
thought they stacked.
No, I was talking more to if I full aimed last turn, didn't do anything this turn, would it still
Yeah,
be
be-
considered full aim?
Yeah, you can
following?
you can also just delay your turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... I can't think of anything clever right now, so I'm just gonna delay turn.
All right, I'm not gonna put it in the. Actually, I will put it in the turn order. Fuck it. I'll put you after the psycho.
Who shot it?
So Sturm. Again, you hear shouting and the storming of feet.
Foot. Just one
He
foot.
He goes running forward, going. "Arrgh!"
Carthus
Thump, 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 thump.
Okay, now I know what I want to do.
kind of hides behind this wall.
You're gonna hide behind Sturm.
It worked
No.
It worked so well
And
the first time.
the PDF. Let's see. Yeah, they have no reason to believe that there's people there, so they're gonna just come sprinting out.
I mean, Sturm was shouting.
Yeah, but there was a lot of shouting, Sturm. But only half of them, because these two are gonna go down this way. World Eater.
Yes.
How do you say your name again? Bruca?
Brukar. How do I do a charge?
You charge. It's way out of range, I'm telling you now.
What's
It's like it's like 2.
15?
Yeah.
Oh, that's because these are 2-meter tiles.
It's better than the 1.25 feet on that other one. That
Yeah,
was.
wow.
So can I just like run up and then is running a half action?
Running is a
Running's a
full
full.
action.
It grants you.
What the hell is your charge?
15.
What? That's weird.
Or you could just move up and shoot him.
Yeah, you can take.
Oh yeah, good point.
He doesn't have hip shooting range. No.
So half.
Or
move
you
is
could
only
use your
5?
mind bullets.
Hey.
Okay, how do I move up? Oh, which okay.
You can't move up 5.
So I
Just
either
move
have to move
6, you're
4.
welcome.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll round up.
Let's see. I'm going to fire at the first one with my bolt.
By the way, you lot are going to be telling me where you hit because I can't be fucked to keep track of that.
Okie
Appreciate ya.
dokie.
Is this short range? I guess.
If it's
Is
underneath
it
half.
short range? What's the max range of your bolter?
100.
Yeah, it's
Then
definitely.
fucking obviously.
Right.
Like anything at like 50 meters and below is short range to you.
And then what's point blank again on
Within 3 meters.
3
I think?
meters.
Yeah.
3 meters? Got it.
So you gotta like go ass to face.
I'm going to fire.
I'm going to face your ass.
Bitch boy, you better not.
So you come running down the hall,
Starting early,
bolters
huh?
firing, but you know you were a world eater. You aren't that used to firearms, TBH. All right.
I know how to work it, but it doesn't seem to do much.
Gonna shoot at that one.
I'm not even sure you know how to work it with that roll.
I try to shoot my bolt.
Are you sure you're just not making the
That
bang noise
PDF
as you're
looks you
running
in the
forward?
eye, Edo.
Maim, kill, bang, 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 burn, bang, bang.
Okay, so full aim, short range.
The PDF looks you in the eye, and he has a single tear.
Yeah, no. Listen to all the fucks I don't give. Anyways. Where... That's... I want to pull auto.
A protractor.
Yeah, for like degrees, because there's like an Overwatch thing.
What?
I don't think so.
Okay.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Because spray weapons have a 30-degree arc.
There's an arc,
Yeah.
but like
Oh.
flamers have a 30-degree arc.
Yeah. And it's easy for Overwatch because it's.
I mean, we'll just say 3 meters then. Fuck it, or give it a shit.
Standard attack, no modifier. 67 on a target of 90.
So you basically had a 100% chance to shoot. Yeah, roll the damage, please. Actually, I'm a see if Voyo dodges.
Oh yeah, because he does get his stupid little dodge.
It's like, what, 25?
God.
Yeah, you just crackle a shot off, and he just fucking dives. So I'm gonna say that this guy is now prone. Just to give reason to the bitches.
All that effort to aim, and he's just
Yeah.
like, nope.
It's like,
He's just because he saw you aiming, and he was just like, "Ah!" and just fucking dived on the ground.
Good instincts, trooper, good instincts.
Unfortunately for you, though, the sergeant hears you firing a crack off and hearing one of his troopers yelling, so he's actually calling for reinforcements.
impossible!
And I'm gonna say it's gonna take 3 whole turns for him to basically spell out his coordinates and everything to his PDF compatriots who will be on the way if you don't stop him. Elias, your turn.
Very, very in-depth questions. Do I hear the...
Answers.
Okay, do I hear the sergeant calling for reinforcements?
I would say that, yeah, it's very hollow inside of this
Okay,
ship
alright.
all of a sudden. and it echoes throughout.
I'm assuming that I know that he's trying to call some bullshit on a Vox, right?
Well, you were an ex-guardsman,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you understand.
Would it be possible to jam the signal with a signal
Do
jammer?
you have a signal jammer?
Yes, I do.
I'll say, say you can use it for your turn.
That's fine.
Okay.
I slam down that box. Go beep.
So you slam down the box and you press a button, and suddenly all the sergeant hears in his ear is a very loud, just like, and he just
For the dark gods. Your call is very important
he actually
to us.
throws the micro bee to the ground because it just retched out of one of his
Nice.
eardrums, basically.
Your call is very important to us. A service representative will call you on your Vox when there is a new one.
Oh wait, do I get my
It's
turn
right.
back in normal order, Jack? Or
No, it's permanently moved.
It's Forska talking to him through the grave.
10010011110.
And she binary
Okay.
screeches into his ear.
screams and dial up?
Yeah.
Storm sees these guys come around the corner and he just shouts, "No friends!" Ah!
Oh, Vulcan, no.
And
Big
rushes
brother
forward.
friends.
Sturm hugs them to death.
That's the prone one, though.
He steps on the prone one to go hug another one.
That just means he gets a bonus. Oh.
Poor guards. Poor PDF.
Yeah,
So
he's
essentially
literally
what
going to hug
happens-
them, so he's gonna do this unarmed. And this is a charge. And he's prone. I hit him.
Oof.
That's rough.
Yeah, he already had a dodge too, so. Where did you hit him?
That's a leg.
How much damage did you do? Let's see.
And then as he goes to pick up that one, he's gonna like swing around and his tail's gonna hit the other one over here.
Okay.
He's a goddamn hero, you know that? Also, I love that, what's it called? That
And
model.
it's
Let's see if that one dodges though.
That's in an arm.
Oof, he does not.
Does that ogre have an arm?
Yeah, he's shocked by the extra arm between his legs.
Damn.
Between his legs.
Oh, this got weird. Punch you right in the dick with my dick.
Oh god.
Yeah.
he's just gonna punch you in the face until he's just gonna stab you in the face until your face stops resembling a face.
Pretty much.
How much damage did you do?
The tail
Oh, the
does
tail?
14
Yeah.
pen 0. The unarmed does 11 pen 0.
Dope.
Excuse me. Yeah, thank you, Papa Nurgle.
Okay. Yeah, it's Carthus's turn, and he just kind of pokes out, and he fires.
Yeah, you guys doing all right?
Legion boat.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Allow me just to find the sheet. Fuck, Jesus Christ.
Oh, in the cacophony of sheets that you made. Yeah, I love it.
He's gonna semi-order. Carthus actually just kind of blasts into the one that got hit by the tail, and if I remember bolter damage, yeah, he explodes into mist. All right.
Pink mist.
Yeah.
Effectively, yes.
Where's
These guys are moving up this way, and they're actually starting to shoot at the crew. So let's have them do so.
So, how do you tell where you hit? Where's that table?
When you make your
You
ballistics
just-
check, you reverse if you pass, you reverse the numbers, and then you see on the table, on the character
Like
sheet.
you can literally look at your character sheet, and there are numbers associated with all the body parts.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. And that's for both of them, so I'm a dodge.
Oh.
Yeah, only one of them makes it. I'm gonna say this one eats shit. Lasgun ripples for him, and he fucking just crumbles.
What a goddamn mess. Clean up. I also. Oh man, that was a great game. I love Dead Rising.
They're both shooting at you, Sturm, because you're a very big guy in the way.
For you.
You want to make any dodges, boy?
Why don't you parry?
Sure, why not?
Wait, didn't you charge? Oh no, never mind. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, that
I
charge
don't
isn't
know,
all
sir.
out.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
You're thinking the dumbass world
Storm
leader.
ducks.
Just
Sturm
very
ducks,
simply. Just
and the one just kind of delayed his shot slightly and still just hit you. Let's see. Yeah, that hit you in the head too.
I can
So
already
this-
tell you Storm takes no damage from that.
So the las gun just plinks off of one of your eyebrows, and not even the eyebrows were singed.
It's okay, it
Yeah.
only hit him in the brain.
he wasn't using that much anyway.
I was in my head protected me.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm gonna do hip shoot, so that's full move and then single
No, I'm not
shot.
in the turn order.
Oh, right. There you are, I thought.
Mm,
Oh no,
You
because
were.
you fucking
What did
you
do?
removed your token, you div.
He's transparent now, though.
Oh great, that's so fucking worth it.
Let's see, full move is 8 for me.
Do your fucking initiative.
I guess.
That's so much worse than the last.
I guess Brukar just ceased to exist.
No, he took the warp instability
Yeah,
gift
yeah.
of the gods.
Alright, so he's gonna move up to there. And
Poke him
Which
in the
one are you
face.
shooting?
Hmm?
Which one are you shooting?
would I be incurring firing into melee if I was to blast this guy point blank?
Yes.
Yeah, because you aren't engaged with the melee as well.
Alright, and where is... He's 4 meters back. Might as well
You
shoot
shit,
him more.
hombre. That's fucking 2 meters. Job's real fucking you, huh?
Gonna hit him. One a little further back. So does that constitute short range then, since it's 4
Yeah, it's
meters?
still short range.
Heck.
I'm gonna say right now, boy gets the dodge.
That sucks.
Hit.
Well, she fucking
Half aim or
don't.
no aim for this?
No aim because it's run and gone.
Gotcha. Yeah, short range, standard attack, no modifier.
Oof. It's not too good
It's-
dodges. He like the dude in the first dude tries to duck and dive, but he ends up just eating the bolt shell. Just
Right in the face!
What do you mean half scores?
So for Mighty Shot, it's add half bonus, ballistics bonus.
I believe it's always round up
Okay.
unless otherwise specified.
Okay. That's it. Thanks.
Right, so...
Yeah, damage. Where do you hit him? That's
I
good
am on
to say.
165. That is a memento. B45, so that would be body, torso.
Okay. think he's gone into the criticals. Yes. Unlike other boyo who just got misted, you've done just short of completely finishing him off. So let's see how maimed you've unfortunately made this nice guy. It's explosive damage, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
To the... I'm pretty sure it's the body.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, sorry.
What are you,
Yes.
fucking buddy, huh?
Center torso.
Roll on that scatter diagram to see where on the torso you hit.
Yeah. Get one of his pecs.
Uh,
Because I'm actually lazy, I don't have a calculator at hand, I'm just going to say he's into critical 4. The force of the blast sends the target sprawling to the ground, which is convenient because he was already trying to dive. The target is knocked back, backwards 1d5 meters, and stunned for 1 round and is knocked prone. So... 1d5... Whoops. Well, let's just say that's a 5. He, yeah, he fucking smashes against the wall, I think.
yes.
Yeah, so he's just fucking... He's basically pasted up against the wall.
It's the other one.
Ah, the
This
wrong one. Excuse me. There you go.
Now he's
Just
in the wall.
plaster him against the fucking wall.
And he just kind of shrivels down to the floor. He's unconscious. The sergeant is furious at the fact that he tried to call for reinforcements and it didn't work, so he's going to charge around the corner. If he can. Let me just see. 12. I think you might. I'm allowing it because I'm choosy.
What's that,
Sergeant
walls?
comes sprinting around.
Becomes so enthralled in rage that he just busts through the
Guess
wall.
what, fuck boys?
He just Kool-Aid manned his way through the walls and comes
Oh,
at you
yeah.
with a sword.
Hey, what's this big old retcon button? Beep! Yeah, get
And due to his vigor being completely lost and bashing through walls, he completely fucking whiffs. Also, I gotta get the turn order again like an idiot. Yeah, Elias, it is in fact your turn.
Well, they have everything.
Things are happening.
Yes. Seeing that they have that area pretty much solid, can I pick up the signal jammer?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to shout out, "Send unto me your psychers, for they are ruining my domain of warp."
I'll say this though, Pat, if you move it, the signal channel's not going to work. You have to keep it there. I'm saying it's fine if you plant it on the ground and then keep moving. You just have to remember to...
I just have to pick it up again. Okay, I might get a
Yeah.
token then. But,
You could literally draw on the map.
Yeah, you can literally draw.
literally...
Literally. I could give it a token. I'll see why.
I'll check for it after this turn, but, yeah, I run the other way. Whoop! Wait, hold on. Gotta do the cool thing.
You should just attach the signal jammer to a servo skull.
I do have Phytorius. Or somebody has Phytorius, so.
Okay, so I'm going to do the thing that Pat hates, and I'm going to say, okay, so you run down the corridor. You run. There you go. That's dumb.
I think it was over one. But
So is this one dead? The one that impacted the wall?
No, he's just very...
His insides are his outsides, but he's still somehow
Like,
alive.
the flak armor on his chest has just cracked and crumpled. It managed to take most of the blast, and he's still alive.
So Sturm is just gonna be like, ugh, why new friends shoot Sturm? And, so he's still hugging this one. I want to go over and grab this one.
Mr. Chainsaw Man.
Like I've got this guy under one arm, and I want to go grab this guy with my other arm.
What if you're gonna be moving with him under the arm? It's gonna be an opposed strength test, bud.
I will gladly accept that challenge.
All right, let's go.
This is...
Oof.
less oof.
he just struggles. And he's not very happy about this.
But Sturm is a big boy.
For you.
Alright.
Weapon.
Make your quote-unquote grab then.
Grip of
It's just a. Is it an attack? I forget. Is it an attack or is it just a weapon skill test?
It's a weapon skill test.
Well, I hit him.
I think this is going to be an opposed weapon skill, yes?
That or he can dodge one of the two.
Yeah, no, he sees you coming with big sausage hand just like extended, and he tries to kind of somewhat just push back, and he gets encompassed in your meaty embrace.
So I'm just holding both of them now, and he's like, "New friends need timeout."
Okay, Dad.
I'm gonna put them on either side of you to symbolize you holding them.
Like just a deserving father.
Carthus, while screaming about the Book of Lorgar and how loyalists are like the worst, like for real.
Oh my God,
fires
Grandpa.
at Boyo on the ground.
Crumpled and bloodied, plastered against the wall.
Jesus.
And as he smashes against the wall, he kind of raises his head and then instantly gets blown away again.
Jesus.
And yeah, he's fucking done.
They're just a red silhouette now.
Yeah, there's
Pretty
like
much.
a red pasted silhouette just where he was.
Oh my God.
PDF. I think this one's just gonna move up.
Sturm just looks at the red silhouette. Where'd other friend go?
Disappear.
He went to a better place, Sturm. He went to a better place.
And have this one. You're losing some of your crew, by the way.
Eh.
I
Hey,
don't know if that matters.
stay
to you.
away from them.
And they got a fire in semi-auto.
Hey, where'd the other one go?
This is the worst execution squad I've ever seen.
Why, they're not
Oh,
executing?
I see. Yeah, I see what you're... Yeah, there.
Thank you.
What you fucking do?
You know why? They don't actually want to execute anybody. They're just like,
I just want to stay in the barracks today.
I just want to go home. You aren't going through piping. Nice try.
Says
you don't know, he might have the burrowing skill.
You can make a charge attack at the piping to see if you like plop into it and just scurry along it.
Koopa
That's
pops
big
up.
fucking piping. If he's gonna if they're gonna take a
It's
space
not a
marine,
fucking cruiser, boy.
I would assume it'd have like not that big. Whatever. I'm not.
I think what he means is this close to the bridge.
It's a fucking big pipe. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, it's a big pipe, dude.
I'm going to
the
charge
fuck?
that
That's
boyo
over
down
here.
there.
Sorry.
I'm going to charge this boyo here.
He's under Sturm's arm. You're gonna be
Yeah,
attacking
Sturm
his
is
arm.
holding them both like small children.
Both of them?
He
Unless
Yes,
you,
sorry.
I thought he was
yeah.
just holding the sergeant.
He's tucked both of them under his arm.
So are they,
they're disposed of pretty much.
Are they
They're
still-
grappled for all intents and purposes.
Yeah, unless they can make a weapon skill chest to get out before combat ends. If combat ends and they're still in his grasp, I'm just gonna say you fucking captured them because fuck them, I guess.
Joe, here's an idea. Charge at them, but power spank them. Just spank the guardsmen so
The
hard
gods
that
give you a power fist to power spank them.
you can't actually curl it into a fist. It's just a flat board. It's just
Yeah,
I can move 30 meters, right? For like,
yeah.
full
Yeah.
move.
You want to run, yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna run around here. Well, shouting about blood.
The butcher's nails urge you forward. Eeyore, it's your turn.
Let's see, what's the run for me?
24 probably.
I'd just like to point out the
Yes.
irony of him being a fucking world leader psyker.
Yeah, that's his entire character. It's the only character he has. Oh,
Sturm, stay here, keeps them in place. And I'll just run.
The sergeant is going to try and wiggle out of your medium brace, Stern. So oppose strength test, please. God, I should really fuck this.
I think he. I failed by 2.
Yeah.
And he also failed by 2.
As far as I'm concerned,
Oh, but I
his
have a
numbers were
natural, so
lower.
I break ties.
the fuck does that mean?
So when you're doing characteristic tests, like opposed, if somebody has an unnatural bonus, that applies additional degrees of success, or breaks ties in the event of everybody rolling the same degree.
Buddy, I like you. But you either have them in your grasp or you don't.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know what you want me to say to that, so...
But I'm also going to say that his entire fucking turn is just kind of getting out. Yeah, go on, Elias. your turn.
I turn the corner, taking out my big old fliggity flamer, and I shout, "This world will burn under my domain!" And then I just shoot. And then
Engulf the entire fucking area. in
pretty
fire.
much. They need to make an agility test to not get caught on fire.
What do you have, a heavy flavor?
Yes,
I thought you had a heavy stubber.
I have both.
What the fuck?
Wait, buddy, do you have quick draw?
Yes.
Okay, fuck.
You act as if I have not prepared to be like, well, fuck it, they're in close.
Oh my god.
That's fine. Yeah, and that one's fine because it's the range is 30.
Oh, look.
Okie
Isn't that also
dokie.
him?
Damage, blah, and damage, blah. That way, I don't think that is the correct penetration. I'm sorry.
I think it's just
Yeah,
one
what?
for all, by the way.
I'm pretty sure it's 2. I want to say it's 2. Why the fuck?
I think it's 4.
Why didn't,
I don't
why didn't you
think so.
why didn't you do this already?
I was swapping between.
Nope, penetration of 5.
Ah, really?
Yep.
Oh,
The
that.
heavy flamer is a D10 plus 8, pen 5.
Okay.
So how much damage do you do?
16 and 16.
Okay.
It's terrible.
Yeah, they're both critically fucking scorched. What's the damage?
Sorry.
I mean, what's the damage? Sorry, I mean, where'd you hit him?
I didn't. Oh, it's a full body. Oh, it's a body. It's always a body shot.
Okay. Is it energy? Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
But I assume you would just put. No, energy is just really hot beams of light. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
The intense power of the energy attack cooks its organs, burning his lungs and heart with intense heat. The target is stunned for 2d10 rounds and suffers permanent tough.
Is that for both of them, or do you want to?
Yeah, it's both of them.
Okay.
Because they were exactly the same, bud.
Okay.
2d10.
Bring unto me your psychers.
So you can show them the way?
Do it.
They are basically dead.
Nice.
They're extra crispy.
Oh, wait a second. I forgot to have Boyo struggle out of Sturm's grasp. Make another
Sure.
Boyo strength.
Oh fuck! I thought. Sturm, you try.
PDF dude also
They're all
wiggled
slimy
out.
now.
Yeah.
That's because they're
Wait-
perspiring.
wait
all
a
over the
minute.
place.
Wait a minute. You're not the sewer demon. You're not inherently slimy.
I
I
accidentally
mean,
changed the turn
ogrins
order.
don't bathe, sir.
Oh. Ugh.
So both of them have wriggled free. What do?
Do they really not bathe?
Is it? Oh, it's my turn. Okay.
Yeah.
No, new friend, stay. And he's gonna grab the sergeant since he escaped first.
He looks like a more important friend. Damn.
Very friendly friend. Yeah, let's see if the sergeant.
Well, I suppose he could fail harder.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
He does not fail harder.
Just like smacks your hand away. Just.
No!
No.
Get away from me!
Stop it! Stop!
Stab!
Give me your belt!
Give me your belt.
Give me,
I was thinking that the entire time.
give me your being.
Give me your body. Guardsman punch.
Yeah, Carthus is also going to start trying to restrain them.
Wrangling the PDF.
Okay, hold on. Are there birds in Roll20, or am I actually hearing nature?
No, you're hearing nature go.
Ah!
They're
No, it's
birds.
Fuck off,
real-
birds!
It's birds in the game.
They've
we
begun
really
to
leave the
nest in the
fucking
ship.
door open?
Say again? What?
Point blank. He semi-autos at you, Sturm. And that's the PDF to your like right, as these other two are basically just non-existent.
Wait, which one is shooting me?
This one here, the one that's right beside you.
Okay. Yeah, sure, why not, Sturmel? Actually, he's still engaged with me, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and parry this, then. I'm gonna, like, try and bat the gun at him. No!
Just
bad!
Last gone bad.
So he wriggles free and instantly raises his las rifle to fucking shoot you, and just palm it out of the way as if he was a child. World Eater.
Yes.
Best chaos ever.
Brocker. Come on, hurry up.
Let's... Oh! I'm gonna charge this boy.
Go. You're gonna charge the
The
scorch.
extra crispy guardsman at the back.
Yeah.
There's worse ideas. They're hard to find, but there's worse ideas.
Very
And he's stunned, so he doesn't get a reaction. So make you hit.
Pat, now's your opportunity to get rid of everyone.
uh,
Now you can kill the psycho.
So close.
Just another squeeze of the trigger.
I know.
Joe, it's not hard. Just hit with the fucking melee weapon. Come on.
charge!
You are terrible, dude.
It's actually quite hard for him to hit.
Oh yeah, what is it?
So
Plus
you
30?
gave up as a world eater. You gave up your martial prowess for psychic abilities, and you're as efficient as the basic guardsman. So you take a swing at this charred, not moving thing, and for some reason, you thought he was gonna make some kind of dodge or whatever. But so you went to like autocorrect your swift blade, and you just sliced the air beside him. Eeyore, it's your turn.
Alright. Let's see. Is there... What's the... Alright, sorry. What's the range for a charge?
That's
Charge
3
is-
times your
you have
half.
it on your thing. Yeah, you have it on your sheet.
12. I do not have the range to charge that, man.
What's your agility?
Actually...
He's probably got a 40 something.
I think I have 40.
Let's see. Do I have the skill to make that happen?
I thought you said, do you have the skeleton? I said, oh, I hope so. I fucking hope
Well,
so.
I have you know, Pat, that we all have skeleton to make it happen.
What?
Not if you get the boneless mutation.
There's a boneless mutation?
Yeah,
Yes.
just come with like a generic slime. from
Oh,
a
that's
fucking
cool.
Fantasy game.
That's gross.
Can I try and intimidate the sergeant to convince him to surrender?
I tell you what, yeah, sure, why not?
Alright.
He's gonna oppose with willpower, so try and make the.
What the fuck?
Make the intimidate check.
Oh.
No modifiers.
Why does he gain agility? Why do you gain agility? That's fucked up, dude.
So it doesn't really work.
And it's not even that good
Yeah,
of...
he's shaken, but he's not willing to give in.
Nah!
I mean,
Is R a damage type? Is that like rending? I guess?
Rending, yeah.
Yeah.
you could probably fit into vents if you got bone.
I'm fine, thanks.
Or under doors.
Just like a cat, just like...
The sergeant strikes at you. Sturm.
I've already reacted, so.
And he's gonna go all out, so he's not gonna get any reaction. Did you say you've already moved? Reacted?
Oh, I've already reacted, so yeah. No dodge. Ooh, that actually is penetration. Let's see.
Is it enough though?
Probably not. No, not with a 9.
He slices into your meaty frame, but the teeth just
Is that with tearing, by the way?
It should be, yes.
I only see one roll, which is with 3.
Yeah. Rending?
Mm-hmm.
Does it have tearing? It
Yeah.
should do.
It's a chain sword, so
It should
tearing.
be...
So that's 3 rolls,
2d10,
right?
d1.
Yeah, it's that.
2d10, d1.
Wait, what rating is the chainsword? Best tier chainsword or whatever? Because
I think it's just average.
It's probably just common.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on. So let's do that.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, that'll do your damage. Yeah, asshole.
Should have corrected me.
roll-
No, okay.
Roll your critical thingy. Your d5.
Yeah.
Where'd you hit me? A 33 is a body. Pen 2. So I'm gonna take
option
4.
one. So rending body, is that what that's supposed to be?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If the target is not wearing armor on this location, he takes 1 level of fatigue from painful laceration. If he is wearing armor, there is no effect. Phew.
I'm wearing armor.
Says who?
Says Sturm.
Yeah, but what kind
Yeah.
of authority is Sturm anyway?
So the sergeant wiggles free, and he immediately draws a chainsword and just slices across your chest. But it effectively only just dulls the teeth on his chainsword. Elias,
Flamey boy.
You've got a psyker in your midst.
there's a psyker in your midst. Well, actually, you don't know he's a psyker. He hasn't done any psychic abilities.
Yeah, I know.
He's just demonstrated an extreme ineptitude with melee and
You
damage.
can still burn those guys, though.
Yeah, I could. What is my... I'm sorry. What is...
They're stunned and they're charred, and they're basically like a hair's width. away
Aren't they
from
also
mine.
on fire?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can I...
So they may just burn to death.
Yeah, they'll burn to death if you leave them. as
Can...
well.
Can I run, but underneath the run cap? Like, if my run is 24,
Yes.
can I... Okay.
Yeah.
That's
What?
just your maximum movement.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was like, you have to do that. Alright, sorry. I run up to this one and just scream in his face, "Ah, you're psychers!"
Tasteful as always.
I'm going to allow you to do an intimidator roll. With
He's
a
unconscious.
plus. He's not I'm going to say he's just screaming at this point.
Okay.
He's stunned but not unconscious, so he's just kind of trying to pat himself out and he's freaking out. But
Any bonuses?
oh yeah, he's fucking on fire, dude. You get like a plus 30 or shit. Fuck.
Did I do it?
No. Yeah. You
Yeah, it did.
So you just scream at him, where's your psych? He's like, we don't have any psych!
Bullshit, I know you're a psycho! I start kicking him. See, see, this is why I'm a witch hunter. Everybody's a witch.
As this guy cuts into stage, ow! And he's just gonna bring up this big meaty hand and like smack, like try and squish him.
Getting hot. Jesus.
And he all allowed it, so.
Sturm smash.
Don't simplify the complex notion of Sturm into that just, oh, he's a big dumb lummox. He's much more than that. He's our big dumb lummox.
He's got a smart brain box, sir.
Whatever he wants. Whatever he wants to believe.
Where did you hit him?
It's a
It's
leg.
a leg. Yeah.
Does he even have a leg?
Oh, he has legs.
Not
I will
anymore.
say, by the way, the sergeant's, like all sergeants' head is completely uncovered and unarmored.
The 1 in 10 chance that we, or the 1 in 10 chance that we actually.
There's a chance.
There is. A,
Redcons that shit as well. He's actually wearing carapace.
So after he hits him, he's gonna like turn and whap him with his tail.
he's actually a space marine. Fuck you.
Redcons again. Fuck.
Dead
Another
on.
hit.
What? That is like right on the money.
I rolled a 1 for
The
damage. though.
tail does not get through his armor. He's doing pretty okay though, all things considered.
Yeah.
So next turn, that is Carthus.
Don't make me whip out my
Carthus-
crack grenade and beat him with it.
Not even pull the pin, just like. Commissars say this is good for vehicles, but Sturm hit vehicles with, and it's not good.
So
Just wailing on the fucking hull of a chimera or whatever.
explodes in his hand.
Yeah.
Reroll new character.
No, it explodes in his hand. Hand is on fine. Sturm just gets knocked back really far. Chimera has a gaping hole in it.
All right, Carthus is going to try and restrain the PDF,
Hey, he gets it.
and
Yeah.
he's just like fucking pinning this PDF dude to the ground. Let's see if he wiggles out of it.
Is he
Like
screeching while
instantly.
he's pinned down?
Yeah, he's. Yeah,
He's like flailing around.
Jesus,
I mean,
I
at
didn't-
the very
because
least,
this
yeah.
big fucking space marine is bearing down on him.
at the very least, he's not in the armpit of an ogre.
Hey,
Yeah, with fucking fungus growing.
Yeah,
in
he
there.
he doesn't get out. He frails just impotently against the space marine grip.
why do you?
Brooke,
Stop.
it's your turn.
You gonna demonstrate your exceptional melee prowess again?
Yes. I'm going to half aim my power sword.
Why don't you
All out.
use your psychic powers?
Why don't you all out as he's not going to attack? He's not going to fight back.
Wait,
Some-
I don't know what.
All out
All out.
attack.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He can't
You
fight
can't
back.
aim,
He's not gonna
um,
dodge.
Yeah, he's not going to dodge and he's not going to fight back.
God, you suck.
Do
Bruh.
you want to infamy any of the?
Bro.
Yeah, you know what? I think I do.
Bruh.
Like homeboy, I can recon a lot of shit, but not that trash skill.
I'm the most incompetent ever.
You're just
Like,
realizing
listen,
that?
homeboy, I can redcon people to being solid as fuck, but you're garbage.
Oh,
maybe it's a
praise-
sign you shouldn't play
praise
Space
the
Marines because you're
blood
so bad.
I had him.
Alright, dude, just roll your damage.
But after how many years? How many years have we gone without a hit? It's been eons.
Don't you mean Eeyores?
No! Fuck that name! And fuck you!
Eeyore is now a new measurement of time.
It's like
Damage,
1.7835.
come on.
Something's wrong with my sheet.
It's
Yeah,
your
you didn't
display
put damage in.
driver.
I think something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
That's what I think the
Um,
problem is.
The damage button, should that be on the right or the left?
The right.
What? Just fucking press it, dude.
It doesn't
Then
press.
then roll your
Alright,
damage regularly.
what is the damage roll? Just do that.
1d10 plus 2.
Critical thinking is not in your forte, is it?
Yeah,
No,
I'll
it is
fuck it.
not.
I'll roll your damage for you. Look, he died.
You can't.
Oh my, he can't even.
Yo, I
What's
think.
even more impressive is that's not actually the damage for his weapon.
No.
What is it?
You're using a fucking force sword. You add your psi rating to penetration and damage along with your strength.
So, he doesn't actually use any of his warp abilities, and this is a blunt blade, so he's actually there just like hacking at this dude like he's like the dude's a tree, and
There's a
he's
piece
using a
of
saw.
metal. Okay,
and
it didn't say on the
he's just
sheet I
sliding
added
it
that.
up and down as dude's screaming from being on fire. And he just like disconnects at like the fucking abdomen, and he just stops screaming.
Hey, hey
I
Jack.
just kill him with a piece of blunt rebar.
Hey Jack.
Hello.
Can you press that retcon button and make the Force Sword into a pipe?
I've retconned it, homeboy. It's a fucking handsaw.
Just hacking away at some dude's neck. Jesus Christ.
It's a blunt one too, so he's swearing the whole time.
Oh my god!
He's like, oh fuck, the bone's catching again.
So would you add your strength bonus and your psi rating to it?
Yeah.
Do it after the combat.
Okay, because
You're
I didn't know that was a
Sergeant's
thing, because
still
it
up.
didn't say that in the book.
If any, I think with all melee weapons you add your strength bonus, right?
Right, am I shooting in a melee if I shoot at the sergeant?
Probably.
Sorry?
Am I shooting
Yeah,
into
you're shooting.
melee?
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Fuck it. Let's shoot at the sergeant.
Haha, YOLO.
Maybe if you're half aim,
Whoa,
the short
what is
range
it
is
fucking-
basically just negating the whole thing.
Short range, standard attack, and then a minus what modifier for into melee?
Minus 20.
Wow, that's...
You wanna use your him for me? I've got the retcon button right here, homeboy.
Please don't press me. Please stop pressing me.
I can hammer this bitch as much as I want.
Yes, I will burn it.
I'm the retcon.
Situation undone.
Retconned.
Just Control Z.
I have to basically break my wrist every time I press it. Whenever you're ready.
Oh my god, I'm hot as shit, dude.
There we go.
Yeah, you allowed it, so just do your damage. I think that sends him into criticals.
This is explosive. I rolled 23.
Are you killing the sergeant?
Yes.
Sturm will remember that.
Stone will be upset about that.
He will be
Okay, where'd you hit him?
inconsolable for hours.
23, that is...
32 is a body.
Oh, 32. Yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
body.
body again.
No, 23 was my roll, right?
Yeah, but you're
30
reversing
to like 70 is body.
Yeah.
The target's
Oh, yeah.
chest explodes outwards, discussion of primitive partially cooked organs onto the ground, killing him instantly. You just shoot this dude in the back, like, and his fucking... You just see, like, spinal fluid and shit just oozing out as he slumps to the ground, and yeah, he's fucked. I'm gonna say combat's over now, then, if everyone... Yeah. Combat's over. Carthus is still holding this dude down, and after seeing his sergeant just get pasted, he's just gone limp.
Storm just looks at the sergeant. Oh! And he sort of shakes him. What happened?
As his spine actually isn't working anymore, he just like snaps into it in your hands.
Storm goes wide-eyed. No!
He like folds over on his over his stomach.
Storm tries putting him back together.
He fails.
Roll for tech use.
Medicaid check.
Hey, he got close.
He technically did with only...
You hold him up to like the how he was before, but then he just slides back over again.
It's pretty much like an animated slinky.
Storm just looks over at Carthus with like water in his eyes, and he's like,
Aw.
"I broke new friend."
Carthus is still holding this one down, like basically without any effort. And he's like, "Yeah, well, new friend."
Just hands the guardsman to Storm.
And he picks the guardsman up from the collar and just hands it towards.
Storm accepts the new guardsman and tosses the sergeant away.
He
Sturm's
pets
like
the guardsman and sleeps with him at night.
Guards just too scared shitless to actually do
I-
anything.
I'm going to call you George.
What my...
That's not my name.
Shh, George, it okay now. It okay.
Alright,
So you want to explain to me how it's a fucking bird, you fucking piece of shit, you managed to miss fucking melee? against a burnt stationary target.
I attack the burnt guardsman.
I
You
start
beast.
rummaging through their shit.
No, I'm going to attack him again.
Who do you loot?
I loot this guy who fucking lied to me.
Well, you get a shit ton of scorched, there's scorched flak armor, scorched fatigues, and oddly enough, fully charged charge packs.
Wow.
Methinks that
Sturm
there
is-
is some fuckery going on, but okay.
Sturm is taking his.
Did you
unit
know in the
outside.
law they actually risk putting charge packs over a fire to recharge them?
Yeah, but I thought that they were. Never mind. For some reason I'm thinking of like deodorant cans and thrown into a fire so they explode. How many do I get? Sorry.
So the world eater, excuse me. I keep making
He's just
that
kind of
mistake.
stabbing the bodies.
He's just stabbing at the body for some reason.
The burnt, ash-ridden body.
Everyone looks at him and kind of points and laughs, but inside their skull.
Ha 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 ha.
I want to loot the sergeant.
You-
The
I
sergeant,
miss!
What's left of him?
I missed the corpse.
the sergeant has his chainsword and a las pistol, as well as standard issue PDF flak armor and fatigues, and he has a map. Surprisingly,
Okay, is the armor better than Carapace armor? Like standard Carapace?
it
No,
is
probably
flak.
No.
which is-
Layman's terms.
No, it's not.
No, flak is
Carapace
like
is
the
pretty
most
much the best
basic of
armor you can
basic.
get, short of power.
Excuse me.
Gotcha.
Carapace is like elite guardsman armor. Flak is basic guardsman armor.
Wouldn't there be
Gotcha.
carapace laying around from the stormtroopers?
Retcon. Beep.
There are no corpses, homeboy.
Sturm ate them.
That's his.
Sturm
that's
got
his,
hungry.
Yeah.
That's his rep. That's his repcon voice.
Oh no, it was terrible. It was terrible the last 2 weeks.
Right. So I pick up the map and try and read through to see what the local layout is.
It's upside down, idiot.
Map.
I
Sturm
wanna
is going
grapple
outside.
this corpse.
Everyone holds still because you read the map and this is what you
Do-do-do-do.
see.
What the fuck is that red part? What the fuck
An
is...
umbrella.
That's our ship.
That's cool.
That's the circus.
Okay,
You
so
see a big
where-
circus tent and a blue, and I'm gonna say, you don't know quite where you are, but the patrol, you can see how the patrol path kind of was just like, kind of like this, like it goes from the city, goes like around, and then like over here. You can imagine that, yeah, as he didn't update the thing, you're about there.
Yeah,
Oh,
like here, there.
That's not bad. Alright,
Before
I have
we
something
continue
I
with
want to
that.
do, but
Yeah, there we go.
yeah, everyone else make their nonsense.
Right, well, good news, we have a map. And even better news, it seems like there's a town nearby. Bad news, that probably means a lot of fucking guardsmen.
More food for the slaughter!
Considering you didn't even hit anything, I wouldn't be saying that.
The butcher's
guy.
nails, by the way, are just very upset with you.
Sorry.
Your head is about to explode, Brocka. Because no blood was spilt apart from that which is of a corpse. And Korn kind of thinks you're a bitch right about now.
No, I killed the one guy.
After he was dead.
Sir, Korn thinks he's a bitch because he's a psyker, let's be honest.
Oh, that's also true. Don't you worry, homeboy.
I'm a psyker, not a sorcerer.
Do you want to say that out loud?
What
He's
if
an
I
aspiring
do?
sorcerer,
I will
basically.
fucking I will burn you to a crisp.
Oh, you're going to burn the space marine to a crisp, human.
Well, we already know you can't hit anything.
Yeah, so
Oh, damn it!
all I have to do is just take one step in between your range and just be safe.
Oh, I did forget to mention, by the way. Yeah, all of the corpses and stormtrooper stuff, they've all been stripped naked and they're like hanging off of the walls as chaos symbols and stuff
Iconography?
strewn
Okay.
across them. Yeah.
Yeah, I start dividing
Yeah.
what's it called? I start drawing 8-pointed stars in blood. Yes.
That's fine, but is it to any particular god?
just all of them.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Storm has taken his new friend outside.
Actually, you know what? Give me a sec. Sorry.
I'll up to Carthus and hand him
Corn.
a copy of the map. Found this on the sergeant. Maybe you can come up with something better. Looks like there's a local town, a few installations between here and maybe
Joe, stop.
All that fun business.
Garthus just kind of looks at the map, and he's kind of delicate not to rip it because it's tiny in his giant gauntlets. Also, hold on a second. Sorry, Storm. I'll reveal the map now. Reveal. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, there we go.
Whoa. Neato. When did we get here, guys?
Whoa, dude! Retcon.
Storm goes over to this tree and relieves himself.
With the guardsman sitting in his arm.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's screaming the entire time.
He's also demoralized. It's like, well, maybe Chaos can give me a bigger willy. I'm glad somebody laughed at that.
Yeah, I'm not going to acknowledge that.
Thanks.
Hat,
Yes.
unfortunately, your signs to corn and devotion is not recognized for some reason.
It's because we have a psyker in our midst. I'm gonna root
I
it.
draw some nice signs to corn.
Fuck you.
It is also not recognized.
More so because you're an asshole.
So I'll let you know.
Yeah.
I'll just say this outright. Korn doesn't accept shrines or anything towards him.
Okay.
He only rewards
Oh,
actions,
with blood,
not
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Can I do something else?
Blood god.
If nobody
Sure.
else. Alright. Is that Vox still
Yeah, your Vox box is still there.
well, I picked that up, right? And then
Okay.
can I figure out where the sergeant's Vox is?
Microbead is? Yeah, so it's about here.
Okay. Can I somehow tap into the signal or no? Or is it
I
just
mean, you can put it on and fucking wear it, dude.
I do so myself. I say hello, this is hello, this is does the sergeant have like a name tag or whatever?
You look at his exploded back and his folded over physique, and you have no fucking idea.
This is
Did the
Sergeant.
map have a squad name on it or anything?
Ooh, good call.
I will say the map, and I'm lazy, so I'm just going to say it was the 160th.
Yeah, throwback. All right. This is the commanding officer of the 160th on patrol. Where is our return point?
You hear on the other line just like, Sergeant, this is... What? We heard gunfire. What's happening?
Weapons malfunction. We're fine here. How are you?
Make a charm.
Storm's gonna come back in at this point.
Okay.
Make a charm, I'd say.
Because I think. Sorry, I have to look something up with betrayal. Because I think it's. What's it called? I think it's
You get like a +10 to... No, a minus
negative
10
10 to charms against me. I think I wrote it down somewhere, but
yeah.
it's a disgrace. So if anyone has the disgrace,
You
yeah,
said it was betrayal.
yes,
You get a -10 situational modifier to all charm attempts.
okay, so that's fine.
Because
I'll say that won't apply because this dude has no fucking idea who you are.
Oh, that sucks because guess what?
Because there's no trust or like anything.
Guess what? I fail anyway.
So you say it's a weapon malfunction. He's like, what? What the fuck do you mean a weapons malfunction? I'm pretty sure I heard a bolter, dude.
I walk up beside him and gesture for him to hand me the comm unit.
Hold on. We
found the bolter.
yeah, we found a.
Is that a modulated voice in the background?
You break it up. Here, and I hand over the beam.
Vox distortion.
As this is all going on, Sturm walks up. Sturm want to speak, and he sort of reaches for the microbeat.
I hold my finger up, gesturing for Sturm to hold on a minute. But yes, hello. This is 160th Patrol.
Well, yes, you said that already.
Look, one of the idiot guardsmen. I dropped my commie and one of the idiot guardsmen picked it up. Look, long short, nothing's out here, and they all got jittery and started blasting things. Turns out there was some bolt gun dropped back here for some unknown fucking. We're gonna bring it back to base. Can you just relay us which way you want us coming back in again?
After a brief pause, I'll say make a charm. 'Cause that sounds like very reasonable. I'll say make a charm at like a plus 30.
What? Okay.
Charm 30.
I don't believe that.
He's not buying the whole random bolter in the middle of nowhere business.
Hold on, maybe Sturm.
How do you have a target of 36?
How do you have 6 fucking?
He's autistic.
My fellowship is 26.
Oh yeah, negative 20.
Bolt gun in the forest!
Now hold on. Let Sturm handle it. Maybe he's our.
Sturm is still reaching for the microbead, by the way.
Just hand it over.
He's like patting
I'm
at
just
his
holding it back
face.
for a second, waiting for the response before I hand it off to him.
We're just crank calling these guys then. Just
He again just repeats like, "Listen, buddy, I'm not sure you're being straight with me."
I love the voice.
The warp's coming through with him. Yeah.
I intentionally drop it and then pick it back up and hand it off to Stern to make it sound like the sergeant hit his head or something.
Hello, are you okay?
This Sturm, who this?
Oh my god, no!
This is command.
Why is it that voice? Why?
I don't know. I keep edging into it.
There's this kind of pause. You have big hat.
Are you a child?
Are you?
I'm hanging up.
I removed my helmet and shot. Wait, no, and I grabbed the box bead.
We're not playing this game with a box beat.
Sturm does not
Hello?
hand it over.
Hello,
Like,
is this
he
the
like, puts
150th?
a hand out and pushes you away.
Make a fucking strength test to see if you can rip it out of Stern's hand.
It's just so dumb. No fucking.
Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna say you get it. Yeah.
Everyone's just taking it. Karthus even gets in on this.
Fucking hell.
Jesus Christ.
Sturm's just like, no!
Are there any scanners still intact in the bridge?
I lean up and I just shout into the Vox thing. Oh, this is the 150th?
That's
the wrong one.
Oh no, oops. This is the 150th?
you just hear like static for a while, and he's just like, no. And all you hear is a tick, and it's dead.
That's great.
So I go back to the bridge. Is any like the scanning equipment intact, or any sensors or anything to give us an idea of?
Oh yeah, the server. Hang on, let me. I need to stop that voice. Let me get a drink of water. Okay. The servo skull is still there, and it's kind of just hovering. Hasn't been given any commands since the ship crashed. If you want to see how usable any of the stuff is going to be, you're going to want to make a tech use.
Tech use. Tech use. Thank God for int scores. Fuck int scores.
Yeah, you look at this stuff, and it looks whole, but fuck if I know what parts to take, right? Like,
I'm a goddamn tank crewman, not a fucking captain.
Like, you pull levers, you don't press buttons, you know? Like, you haven't got a clue.
But buttons are for the Navy. We're more lever guys.
Yeah.
Alright.
Can I let the servitors go and say, can you make sure that the sensors get back online?
Distant.
You actually hear a modulated voice saying, "No, it's mine!"
Yeah!
But it flies
Okay.
over and does it anyway. It's clearly been pre-programmed to say like random statements.
I love that. It's great. This is the best.
This is what happens when you let the fucking corn worshiper program.
Oh no, you have no idea, dude. You have no. Wait, what is that? Oh, it's the Slanesh. Okay, never mind. You got.
My machines, my machines.
My machine, my machine, my. Anyway.
The ship is mine! You hear in the distance as you walk away.
Alright, fine, I'll try and get that servitor back into working order and make sure our sensors are online so they don't drop on us again. Hopefully.
So what do you think you guys are gonna do now?
Sturm.
Well, can we pull the map back up?
Sure.
I try and gesture everyone to get together while I pull the map up and start. Alright, so let me put it in simple terms. We're roughly here. I don't know if that's a fact. This is, and I recognize this area as one of the local towns. What the fuck do you idiots want to do?
Ah, my display drivers.
You hear in the distance just the warp's in my eyes. Oh!
Stop screwing around with the guardsmen. Right, anyways.
Let's go. I have to draw this perfectly, and in one go. Alright, there's that. And then it's this, and then that. Let's
What
go.
are you doing?
It's a finger. Let's go there.
Why are you there?
Yeah, that'll do it. Let's go
Okay, to confirm,
there.
this was our crash site, or this was...
That's just it's
It's
your
obstructed.
crash site wouldn't be on a map, but
True.
You never know.
True.
like this is like an ancient
Map.
physical map. Like people been
What?
using data slates for
I'm sorry.
the
What?
fucking centuries.
I'm
Wait,
sorry,
you're saying this is
what?
actual physical
yeah,
parchment?
this is a physical, like out of paper map.
I snatch the map and go
Is it made out of paper or is it made out of like leather?
skin.
Paper.
Skin.
There are fucking trees everywhere.
Doesn't mean they can process them, but anyway.
Right, so I think the short answer is investigate this or investigate this.
Let's go
Yeah.
there. And I point north to the blue structure.
That's one vote. I'm gonna have to have you come up as a decision as a party.
Okay.
Any objections?
Sturm is sitting down, picking his nose and holding onto the guardsman.
Ah, Sturm. What is your
the
new...
guardsman has just gone limp and he's kind of just sobbing to himself at this point.
You know what? You know what? You know what? I have an idea. Sturm. Hold up the friendo.
Hold up the what?
The friendo. Hold up the guardsman.
Sort of like looks confused at you for a minute, but then like holds up the guardsman.
What is your name?
George.
My name's not Josh! He's like snotting all
Shut
over
up,
the place.
Okay. I want
George,
the
you okay,
parchment.
buddy?
Look here, little friend. I just want to know what the name of all these places are. And
Yeah.
if you don't, and if you cooperate,
We'll
I'll
let-
tell
we'll
our
let you go.
poker friend here to be a little more gentle with you. If you don't, I'll tell him to crush your fucking head like a grape.
Well, I've already seen his. Hang on, that voice is creeping in again.
Yes, retcon. Beep.
Well, I've already seen his dick, so I don't know how much worse it could get, really.
Jesus. Oh, we're not retconning that? Okay.
Eeyore backs off for a minute, holding a finger up, trying to hold back a laugh.
Yeah, but what is your
Okay, let me
name?
put it this
How
way.
big was the ogre?
Stop it! We're not doing this.
Honestly,
Let me
not
put it
much.
to you this way. You either deal with our ogre friends, or I managed to convince him to hand you over to our lovely little friend over there with a flamer. Your choice.
As long as it isn't the. Hold on, I need to.
Recuperate.
Okay. Well, as long as it isn't the red one, because I can tell he's pretty bad at everything.
Shit talking a
I
dude.
snarl at him.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
You could.
I grumble.
Alright, Guardsman. This is the map your sergeant has. We see a patrol pattern and clearly you came from the nearby city. What are these two other indicators on this map? Lie to me, and you find out how quickly I can make your insides outsides like your friends splattered against the wall over there.
Okay, so I'm gonna say it's gonna be either a charm or an intimidate. And again,
That's
I'm gonna give you like a plus 50 because he's being held up. He's seeing the horrifying bits of the warp, cock and balls. So
I'm gonna do intimidate because I have a higher base modifier in that. So plus 50, you said?
You've seen the Ogryn's cock and balls.
Yeah, dude, he went to the
Oh
bathroom.
my god. Does anybody else want to try and intimidate him?
He succeeded.
Yeah, I'll just start.
Oh, he
shit-
did. Yeah, excuse me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I read that the wrong way around for some
Yeah,
reason.
that's what I do.
So he brings up a shaky hand and he says, "Yeah, the blue is not us," he says. And he points to the red and he says, That's an orc war camp." And then he points to the city and he says, "That's the big hive city." And he says finally, "We don't put our outposts or anything other than major landmarks onto physical parchment, as they're not easy or really worth to keep track of. So only like the basic everyday shit that everyone would know about to some extent."
Okay, so this over here and this over here are likely your outposts, then.
He says
Little
he doesn't. It's above his pay grade to know. I
At the
will say,
mention of orcs, Sturm drops him, gets up, and tears ass out of the ship, screaming in a rage.
Stop, man, you're dying.
unfortunately, he can't finish the sentence.
Does the guard? Does George scurry off too?
Yeah, he's under his arm.
I don't know. Sturm drops him.
Oh, he drops him. Okay.
I look at George. What did you do?
Yeah, whatever, dude.
Yeah, okay, whatever. See you, bitch boy.
And I'd like to point out that it's like a slow build-up. Like you guys are talking to him, and he mentions orcs, and then Sturm's eye just starts twitching, and then he just sort of gets up, drops the guy, and runs off.
It's just like in the movies with that note. It's like, boy, like a really high pitch.
As he gets dropped, he adds yeah, the blue is something we added. We're a recon team. We were actually just in the local area, and as he's talking, he bolts for it.
Okay, can I try and grab him before he bolts when he turns?
Oh yeah,
I
go nuts.
also.
Otherwise he's gonna make that run.
Yeah.
So that's an opposed weapon skill.
Weapon skill. This is probably gonna be terrible.
Oh fuck. Oh, double fuck.
Yeah,
That's what, 3?
he gets like in the sergeant's like body and slips as you hold him down. So yeah, he's still there. He's like, "Just let me go, man."
I have an idea.
George, wait!
I have an idea.
You
Can't leave us, George. Not again.
every time you speak, Brooker, he's just like, "Whatever, man."
Yeah, it doesn't really matter, honestly.
He's just there, like, dude, you're like a complete loser. I'm not into it.
Oh my god! I'll
What
slaughter him.
a fucking hero.
You can't slaughter him if you can't hit him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
seriously.
exactly.
No!
I have an idea.
I tell him I'll give him my bolt pistol if he pretends to respect me.
That's great.
Make a fellowship test.
No, he's not taking my bolt pistol. Fuck off, George.
Well, you could lie.
I try to smack him, but I whiff it as per usual.
Jesus.
Yeah, you go to smack him, but you smack the dead sergeant instead. And you're like, "Yeah, take that," and you're like, "Wait."
You're still here. Wait, what? Alright. So,
Hey guys, somebody already got this, or somebody already got the guy we're done here.
can I tell oh my goodness, Eeyore and the Carthus and the potentially useful one to stand here, and like somewhere in between like these. Hold on. These two.
So are you telling the surviving crew and Carthus to block off the
the exit?
area?
Because I have an idea. As I take out my
Um,
chainsword.
So you do that, and the crew just
Fall in.
I was
the crew fall in because Carthus yells for them to. They
Right.
seem to respect him more
More
than
than
you, just
anyone-
because
yeah.
they let him. He's the
Yeah,
one
yeah, yeah.
who let them out.
Guess what? It's a fight pit. Kick away his last gun and give him a knife or something. I don't know.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What are you giving him? Like,
I don't know. What's he have on him? Does he have a knife?
fuck no, dude.
He's got nothing?
He has
Does he have a
he had a
bayonet?
las gun.
Bayonet?
I was gonna say, doesn't a knife come standard issue with all?
I was gonna say it's
With
either.
Imperial Guard.
Fair enough.
He's PDF, sir. He
How
could
would
maybe have something.
how would Korn look upon chainsword versus nothing?
Oh, he would be very, 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 very not okay with that.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah. So it's
I'll
either-
also let you know, he frowns upon killing the weak.
And this guy's weak, huh?
This guy is wounded.
Fuck.
And you're
Killing
putting him
the
in
who?
a fight pit, and you're just essentially just like,
Shit.
you're like, you
Shitting
put up
on
a
him.
peasant up against a fully armored knight with a sword and shield, like,
Right, look here, my little friends. I don't want to kill you. Much to the contrary of my friends over there.
I'll fucking.
he
stab
just
you.
looks at you and says, that seems like a load of shit. Not gonna
Seems
lie,
like a load of-
but...
Seems like a load of shit, but what do you want to trust over here? That lunatic over there with a flamer and a chainsword. There's a very angry survivalist over there with a small army at his side. Or me.
I'm gonna ask, did you... do you still have the, combi?
Brukar starts coughing loudly.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
What happened to, what happened to the combi that you, the micro bead?
Oh fuck, I think Sturm has it. Oh wait, no.
Still has it.
Wait, no.
Oh wait, no, fucking Joe has it.
Yeah, Joe has it.
I have
Joe
it.
has it.
Joe, are you actually hovering over him?
Yeah.
Coughing into his face.
He doesn't listen to either of you, and he actually tries to swipe it, so that's a weapon skill.
How do I roll a weapon skill?
You just
click
click weapon
weapons,
skill.
Weapons, well,
Oh,
no mod.
If this
what's
this dude is giving
what
us,
would be the deal if it was opposed?
you just roll a weapon
It's
skill.
just roll weapon skill.
It's degrees of success.
Yeah.
Or
Oh.
degrees of
Or
failure.
yeah. Then
Yeah. He swipes the micro bead and instantly turns it on. He just starts screaming, 160th reinforcement!
Can I pistol whip him?
Good. No, good thing the the commander's not gonna listen to him because we've been prank calling him relentlessly.
Yeah.
Can I pistol whip him to knock him unconscious?
Oh yeah, you can. But as you guys said, as they just got the line on the micro bead, he just sits there for a while and he's like, he looks smug with himself. He looks at you, and he just hears nothing. He just looks down and frowns.
So
and then you just knock him unconscious.
Brilliant.
Strip him down to his fatigues.
Oh,
Get his pants.
Oh my god.
I turn to Brukar and I just give him a really, really disappointed look, like disappointment plastering my face.
You made when you said strip him down, I shot soda out my fucking nose.
Yeah, get his
Because I
pants.
thought of the ogre's cock and balls.
So Eero looks at Brukar and just gives him a "How do you fuck that up?" look.
I was about to say, Sturm's still running, by the way.
How do you fuck that up? And then just completely, just idly flicks his hand at him and goes running in the direction of Sturm.
I I remove my helmet and point to my butcher's nails. I have a chip in my head that heats up whenever anybody says something stupid, and these are melting a hole in my brain.
You hear, like, silently on the ground, just like mumblings if someone's asleep, and you hear, yeah, whatever, man, just...
Oh my god! I step on its toes!
He doesn't react, he's unconscious.
I walk. I walk up to Carthus and I just say, just make sure that they don't kill the guardsman. I'm gonna go try and get Sturm back. My guess is he's probably headed for that orc camp.
I'd like to point out he doesn't know where they are. He's just running.
Yeah, he just ran.
Is he running away or toward them?
Yeah, he's just running into the jungle.
If you go outside, there's like a clear trail where he's like pushed
But he's
over
pushing
trees,
trees,
or
yeah.
like pulled out vegetation, and there's probably a roar in the distance.
I look back at the wild and... So do we want to go and try and tell him he's going the exact opposite direction that he should be going if he wants to find the orcs?
I don't know. What direction am I running in? Like, am I running towards the orcs or away from the orcs?
Roll on the scatter diagram.
I'm gonna say...
Scatter?
Excuse me. Yeah, I tell you what. Roll me a 1d4.
Wouldn't it be a D8 considering the southeast, northeast, that nonsense?
Yeah, you're heading east. So you're heading, like, just flat east, which, like, basically goes nowhere. Oh, so I need a quick break. I need to go to the toilet.
Okay. Seriously though, Joe, how the hell do you fuck that many rolls up?
Bad rolls. Limited dice.
Same way he kills the party.
Yeah, at least I didn't kill the party this time.
Poor life choices.
At least I didn't kill the party yet.
Yeah, because you're smart enough to realize we have a fucking Psyker Hunter in our company.
Oh, I'm not afraid of the Psyker Hunter.
Neither am I.
Afraid of the ogre.
I'm just ashamed of my psychic powers because I'm a world leader.
What?
See, the thing is, Korn actually accepts psychic power, but not sorcery.
Yeah, I'm gonna say fuck you.
Alright, sorry about that. So what are you guys doing?
I want to try and say leave some of the crew behind, and then one or two of us go and collect Sturm.
So what's the party doing then? Because you're doing that, and you want some of them to go.
Yeah, I follow Storm.
Okay.
Or at least try and catch him to go back
What
to the
about you,
ship.
Wordbearer? Wordbearer. Excuse me, World Eater.
I feel like I'm being railroaded into the role of the word bearer.
I'm just so used to saying Wordbearer. It's my fault.
I scoop up George and toss him over my shoulder, and I follow them to go find Stern.
He whispers, "I'm not George."
Unconscious and reverse. My name's not
You
George.
just hear on your, like, directly in your ear, just like, no. Whatever.
Oh my god! I hate George.
He's still unconscious.
Actually, is there any like rope or is there any way I can like tie him up to restrain him?
Now you're getting
I'll
kinky.
tell you what, if you legitimately want to try and tear into that piping, I'd let you get as much rope as you want.
Yeah, so how do I tear into the piping?
Just make, I'll say strength.
You also have a plot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just rip some of the wall paneling off, and
pull some
a shit ton
cables
of
and shit
wires and cables just start dangling down. They come, yeah.
I want to I tie it around his neck. Actually, no, I tie it around his waist. And then I tie it onto my waist. And then I just I leave about 10 foot of cable and I just, roll that up and I just toss him over my shoulder just so he can't run away.
Sure. Then I assume
Yeah.
you're also going to follow Storm?
Yeah.
Okay. Carthus actually does listen. He's not going to
Ooh,
fight
actually,
anybody.
no. You know what? I want to just wrap like around, because I'm like big and in power armor. I just want to like strap him to like my chest piece,
Sure.
and I want to draw a symbol of corn on him in blood.
Sure, you put a symbol of corn with his siren's blood. on his chest.
Yeah.
Carthus listens, and he's essentially just ordered like everyone to guard the exits and blah blah blah. We are going to go to a new map, by the way, if you're chasing him.
Okay.
I'll acknowledge this.
Okay, so let me see. Let me just double check. Yeah. Up. So Sturm, put yourself. Let's see. You are heading east.
True.
So start like somewhere like on the T junction. Start on the left.
On the left of the T junction?
Yeah.
You're right there?
On the road, boy. Come on.
Oh.
Don't be silly.
Yeah, don't be stupid.
Alright, everyone, put yourself just kind of like
Behind.
over here, behind. Yeah. And I'm gonna actually make a secret roll real quick.
Oh, it should be noted that Sturm actually has his river gun out now.
Good.
For the orcs.
Dogs. Meanest and greenest and pain. Oh, sorry.
Meanest and greenest and penis.
Amen.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing here. It's just him just sprinting through the fucking through the ground.
Sturm,
Like, what are you gonna
stop. Sturm. Come back. We have things to do.
Smash all the orcs!
Big Hat said, investigate
Big Hat.
north. We gotta
You don't
go.
have a big hat.
I don't have a big hat, but Big Hat said to. Now you don't know what to do, huh?
So you gotta. Like, what's happening?
Oh, I just told Sturm to stop, and
I'm aware. What
yeah.
does Storm do?
Sturm's still going.
why? Why?
Do not do that.
Well, at least slow down so we can catch up.
Is nobody gonna try and charm, intimidate, like anything?
That's kind of what I'm waiting for.
Like what? Like
Okay.
it's like stop, and he's like no, and he just keeps running, and everyone's like, oh, all right, fair enough.
All right, fine. Yeah, you know what?
Compelling argument, honestly.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, not gonna lie. I shouted him to stop.
Storm, the orcs are that way.
I sprint up to Sturm. I'd like to command him.
the guy, the PDF dude on your chest grumbles.
He's just gonna be like that.
Slaughter the orcs! Kill!
So you're egging him on?
Hell yeah.
That'd be a command, bud.
Yeah.
Do you have to
Go on.
make the
Can I
command?
walk up and pistol whip him? Can I walk up and pistol whip you?
You can.
Gar?
You can. Good one.
So what you actually say is, "Get him, yay! Get him, yay!"
Garzan just
That's
like
right,
folds.
That's Stern's
The
line.
guardsman on your chest is now woken up, and he's just kind of sighing sadly.
Oh wait, hold on.
What
I
is that
did-
guy's name?
Wrong.
Who, what is it? Eeyore was trying to convince him that the orcs weren't in this direct.
Oh, that's not
Yes.
much better.
Are you gonna try and convince him in any way, shape, or form?
I want to try and convince him to go at least in the right direction if he wants to kill the orcs.
Well, let's hear it.
Yeah, it's up to you whether it's up to Stern whether or not he's going to give you a modifier or anything. That's up to you how you want to handle it.
He is inclined to listen if you're going to point him in the direction.
Which I plan to. Stum, look, listen, you're going the wrong way. You're really about to kill those orcs, right?
He sort of stops and like turns and he like shakes his head in agreement.
Okay. So, you had the right idea, but you don't know where they are. How can you kill orcs if you don't know where they are? So...
He stops and he thinks for a minute. And then he goes over to the guardsman and he grabs him and he shakes him. He's like, "Where are the orcs?"
Oh my god.
He's attached to me.
Stop, please.
You shake him so much, he just goes back to being unconscious.
I keep waving at him. Stop, I have the map. I know where they are. Put the guardsman down.
Give me that map. We had this upside down, guys. Sturm was going the right way.
Point being, the orcs aren't this way, Storm. They're further northeast, not just plain east.
Northeast,
So-
what that?
It is that direction, and
I point off in the correct direction. It's off in that direction.
Sturm looks in the direction, looks back at you, looks back in the direction, then starts running that way.
Sturm, stop! You're gonna get fatigued. Stop.
Yeah, roll for like 10,000 fatigue.
Ooh, okay. /RD1.
Also roll for blood pressure.
40,000. Oh, it's
Blood
the
pressure?
it's the
That's
third.
40,000, sir.
Yeah, I know. We're in the 38th millennium.
30.
Actually, we're in the 10th millennium.
That's the. Oh my god, that is insane.
He passes his toughness test to keep going.
That is a terrible. Oh my god, that's awful. That's awful blood pressure. 31 over 81.
Now, am I able to keep pace with Storm?
Yeah, can I?
It's up to Sturm.
Sturm.
He's only got a movement of a half move of 4.
Ah, then we can
Easily.
keep
my
up.
fucking
Yeah.
my half. I think my half move's the same, if not better.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I actually keep pace with him perfectly well.
Just out of curiosity, did these guardsmen that came, did they come with vehicles?
No, they were just patrolling. Like, they were just, they were walking past because... Well, no, never mind.
I didn't know if they had like a truck or something that they drove around in.
I
Just
will
like
say that because they had to go past the orc camp, being on foot is the best.
Fair enough.
Wait,
I'd also say if you start using vehicles, there is an encounter sheet that I would have to start going off of to see whether or not you attract attention.
Yeah, fuck that. Let's just be foot soldiers.
Let me give you a little hint though, there's a reason he's going after orcs. He really hates them.
Really?
Oh no, I'm plenty aware, and I'm not saying he should. But keeping pace with Storm. Okay, Storm, so what's your plan when you find the camp? Are you just going to run in and start smashing things?
Smash orcs.
Yeah, but how?
Yeah, boy.
But Storm, hear me out on this, and just bear with me. What if we were really sneaky? We snuck up on the orcs, and we found a way to get rid of them all in one fell swoop. Then, orcs die, Storm is happy, and we can move on.
Like, big gun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, big gun.
Really big gun. Or lots of explosives. Either or.
You have big gun?
I have a big gun.
We can probably
you.
also find a bigger gun.
I gestured towards Storm's Ripper gun. Biggest gun.
Yeah, whatever.
Smash orcs! Smash orcs now!
Yeah, whatever,
Can I
dude.
just
Yeah,
shoot
make-
him at this point for insubordination?
Command test again, please.
Can I shoot him for insubordination before he does that with my last pistol?
Wouldn't that just bounce off his armor?
You shoot the guardsman on his chest.
Not George, no!
Nah, I won't.
I can't click.
Can I just walk up and talk him on the head with like the butt of the pistol and just be like, no, stop it.
You can do what you want, girl.
Okay, I gestured for Sturm to stop.
I mean, he's listening to you at the mention of a big gun.
Okay, so I gestured for Sturm to stop. I walk over to fucking Brewcar. I walk up to him, reach up, donk him on the head, walk back. So
Can you even reach my head?
You're only
I'm a
like
normal-sized guardsman.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
but he's in
jump
space
for it.
for
My connection
That's
to
only
the
like-
server has been interrupted.
I'll reload
What?
the server.
Why you gotta be
All
breaking
fine.
shit?
Yeah, man.
Well, Joe, what the fuck are you doing?
I don't know! It's not me!
I'm retconning this. Fucking Joe
Always
doesn't
you.
exist. Fuck
It's
it.
always you.
Oh, so the guardsman strapped to my chest. Gotcha.
The guardsman's fucking floating. Fuck it.
He's a psyker. Brrr.
Oh, well, there's the command roll.
He's happy to be here. Also, he hates it.
Still, if we find a bigger gun, we can get rid of the
So,
others. We don't have to run it.
the big metal man is in fact spurring you on to do your whole business.
At the so Sturm's like listening like intently as intently as an Ogren can to this like plan of sneaking and big guns, and then all of a sudden there's just this shout of "Smash the orcs!" and Sturm just goes "Ah!" and starts running.
Yeah!
Can I shoot a fucking bolt gun into his fucking face at point blank?
Do you have a bolt gun?
Yes, he
Yes.
has a bolt gun.
What do you think I plastered that guardsman insides on the outsides with?
Sheer willpower.
Non-legion bolt gun, probably.
I have a bolt gun, a las pistol, and a chain sword.
I have a legion bolt gun.
Yeah, but
Your
you
mom's
still
real
can't.
proud of you.
Yeah, you still can't hit anything.
Your mom's real proud of you, and she doesn't say whatever, man, whenever you enter the room.
Yeah,
Oh
whatever.
my God.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Okay, so, Jack, do I have comms to Cather? Or, sorry. Do I have comms back to the ship? Like, at any length?
Fuck no, dude.
That's cool.
Well, wait, does Karthus have a microbead?
He has the
Garthus
wall.
has inbuilt Vox, but none
Because
of you.
the- Well,
Unless you
I know
already-
somebody has a
unless you could
microbead
take-
because we took it from the sergeant.
Yeah, one of these guys. I think it's
Yeah, but then the
Balcour.
guardsmen took it, and then nobody
Oh, okay,
mentioned
never
what
mind.
they did. So they just left it there, basically.
I,
Fair enough.
I snatched the micro bead off the guardsman.
He doesn't have it. He fucking dropped it when he got unconscious. It's on the floor
I'm
back in
leaving
the
these
ship.
idiots. I'm going after Sturm, and I'm gonna keep my
I
distance.
have thought sending.
It's so.
Thoughts then? Okay.
That's stupid. That's
I mean, yeah, that's fine. That makes sense.
No, that makes sense, but
do you
you're
want to
not
do
gonna-
anything?
Who did you want to phone with the microbead exactly?
God.
Yo, who's ET, and why do you want to speak to him, homeboy?
retcon. Beep.
Retcon this shit. It's fucking gay.
That that
God.
No, but I wanted to communicate back to the ship and say, hey, Sturm's running off to the orc camp. Do we have anything, like, weapon-wise still functional on the ship?
we have one really greedy servo skull.
Display driver. What? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Display driver.
Yeah, we heard you.
Can you
Ignoring
still
that.
hear me when I?
Yeah.
So you're actually. Do you have like a Vox unit of any kind, Eeyore?
Yes. Yes, I think I do. Yeah.
So Elias, you actually do have a Vox unit.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
I'm
I'm
going to say if you can speak to the ship if you broadcast on an open frequency.
Ugh.
Mm,
Not
I
smart
could
move.
specifically
Okay, hold on.
Send it to Karthus, though.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, but how is he going to do that when he doesn't know? He arrived and then they entered real space.
Okay.
we either flip a
I'm just
coin.
gonna...
One is yes, two is no. Right? We're doing it. All right, we got to broadcast on this open frequency.
Right, so I managed to pull the ship back up. Look, Storm ran off. Do we have any exceptionally large firearms anywhere?
After a brief pause, you actually do hear Carthus's voice after like a simple like ting, and you hear just like, there's nothing's left, everything's broken. I guess I could. I mean, I have a bolter, so.
Look, do you mind do you mind finding your way towards the old camp?
Tell him to bring.
I don't think we're going to convince Storm with this fucking idiot blue car constantly driving him on.
Tell him to bring the servo skull.
Also, at the behest of Elias, could you bring the servo skull as well, or is that tied to the ship?
You actually hear Carthus say, no, because that's enough fan service, thanks, I appreciate it.
My happiness just got retconned. Beep.
Out of there, homeboy.
No.
So you mentioned for you to meet up at the orc camp. Did you show Carthus it? Because
yeah, when I was pointing at the map and asking the guardsmen about it, we had everyone around. So if nothing else, he's aware of the vague direction that he needs to go, if not specifics.
If you want to attack the fucking camp, it's gonna be.
I'm trying to reason with Storm, but because some motherfucker keeps driving him on, I'd rather have the voice of reason around.
Why don't we just go to the nearest one that was north, right? Why don't we go to the one
you're
that...
a world eater, you kill, but there's a difference between killing and being a fucking idiot.
No, there isn't. Not for corns. Not for corn and nuts.
Fair point.
Like they're literal berserkers.
My guy's a corn berserker, by the way.
On the tail end of the
Then why is he a psyker? You're fucking stupid.
Because he's an outcast. He said.
Fair enough.
He took up psychic abilities for whatever reason.
Before I end the com, well, by the way, would you be against me summary executioning him for disobeying orders because he's being a fucking prick?
Carthus kind of like pauses and is like,
do what you
is he a psyker?
Don't know, but would it really make that big of a difference?
Yes.
He's got you there, boss.
I'll get back to you on that one. Since then, I'll keep my trigger finger in check.
Tell him I love him. Tell him goodbye and that I love. Goodbye.
It's your fucking comm unit.
Goodbye. Goodbye. I love you. Beep. And I shut off the box.
Right, let's get after Storm before he gets too far ahead of us.
He's right in front of you.
Yeah, he's right.
Wait, did you say he ran off further?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that's my point. Storm ran off further towards the camp now that we directed him in the right direction.
I wonder what kind of gear we could have found in the blue building, but whatever.
That's what I wanted to do, but someone kept driving the ogre to combat.
Ogre.
I followed the ogre.
Fuck you.
To war we go.
Yeah, whatever. You're taking point then.
Yeah, you please lead the way into the camp. Let me know how that goes for you. If you come out alive, I'll consider it impressive. If you don't,
No loss,
I was
right?
never expecting much in the first place from your melee prowess on the ship.
I don't hear him as I'm charging at full sprint along with the ogre.
He's not charging.
Why do you keep calling him an ogre for?
It's an
TJ
ogre.
called him an ogre. I like ogres.
Stop it.
Yeah, what?
It's an ogre.
Ogren.
Oh,
Yeah,
Grin. Sorry.
that's fine.
Oh, Storm gonna.
You know, ogrins are like ogres, and we saw Stern's cock and balls, so...
It's all cock and
Right,
balls.
so-
rock.
So Stone continues off, and we all follow him towards the
But-
orc camp.
Hold on. When did the dumbest out of all of us lead
Become the
us?
leader.
Yeah, become the leader. This is so backwards.
Do you want to try and get in the way of an angry and determined Sturm?
Fair point. Let's go.
I would like to point out that he didn't actually specify it was Sturm that was the stupid one.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, George, what are you doing?
Hey,
Just
my
getting
DMing skill's fine. I mean, what?
Retcon that statement.
I'm a redcon your existence, fucko.
Yeah, I got 2 more ready to go, and one of them is an actual berserker.
Fucking psycho.
So you're going to the fucking camp for yeah?
Yeah.
He's heading in the direction he was pointed.
Yeah. You could have
Which is
fucking
actually
lied,
the direction
idiot.
of the camp.
Sturm.
I tell you what, not that I do have the camp, but I'm telling you now,
It's tough.
not a good idea. I'm gonna be straight, homeboys.
Okay, so could we
Not an
retcon that?
A-OK idea to try and fucking take out a orc
Oh, I am
war camp
perfectly aware,
alone.
sir, but due to
I
certain
know, I'm just telling
circumstances, I
them
have
that
been egged on into this.
I'm telling them that they might want to dissuade you in any way.
Sturm, we
We
actually.
do dissuade him, and then Brukar eggs him on.
Hold on,
My
wait.
character would
Hold on.
not back away from this. My character is dependent on being restrained.
Yeah, which is why I wanted to try and get our fucking...
I have an idea.
The actual surviving leader out
Here-
here.
You're gonna
that's taught
paint
some
yourself
sense of
green and lure
everything.
him away from the camp?
No, I have a better idea.
You probably should have pointed us in not the camp direction.
Sturm, you're going also the not way. It's that way, and I point towards the blue building.
So since Sturm has already been pointed in that direction at one point, I'm gonna make a scrutiny to see if you're lying.
Do it, bitch boy. Come on, give me that intelligence. Give me that yummy ass intelligence,
I'm gonna laugh if he crit succeeds.
bro. If this succeeds, I'm done. We deserve to die. Good shit.
Sturm believes you, and
Yeah.
he
see?
sort of looks in the way he was running, and then looks at the way you were pointing,
Uh-huh.
and then he just starts running off in that direction.
Sturm, the orcs are down in the ground. He starts digging, like
Dig a knob.
digger no,
no.
digger no.
Alright, so we're following Sturm to the blue building then?
Yeah. Because at
That's
least,
what the party's doing. Like,
yep.
I'm following Sturm.
I'm following my own direction. I
I'm
hope.
following the Ogren as he seems to have a thirst.
Again, why is he leading us? I mean, he's put in a lot of work, to be quite honest, but
I respect
Also-
the Ogren.
He's driven by a very, very strong amount of determination.
all right. Nobody talk to Brukart. Talk to the guardsman strapped on his chest.
He's just like, my eyes are up here.
It's like, yeah, well, that sucks for him, huh? So yeah, we travel to the blue structure.
okay.
Horus's
Well,
displeased ghost.
this is where the roll I made earlier comes into play. So, as you're sprinting through the jungle, you come across a chimera, which looks like it's painted blue, and it's kind of looks fucked up, and it looks like it's been almost flung at high speeds, leaving like a massive fucking indention in the jungle.
Right. Can I do one thing? Just
It looks alone and unguarded.
that's not a thing. I pull out my what's the scale of this?
Ignore that, I was just testing it.
Is it?
I will say 2 is the scale for every map,
Oh, okay, all right.
so there's no need to like.
I pull out my heavy flamer, and I inch towards this chimera, and I sniff the air. I say,
Are there any signs of battle?
"Yeah,
No,
that's
none. Absolutely none.
It just looks
It's
like
just
this
a
thing
random
got.
kind of-
The,
looks like
I
it
will
gets-
actually. Do any of you have any warp knowledge? I would say like Psyker and stuff like that would make sense.
I got War and Imperial Guard and Technomat.
I
I
got.
have Psychers.
I will say Horus Heresy, Psykers, and stuff like that. You would make sense if you knew what the kind of damage was happening here.
Horus Heresy, Longmore, and Psyker.
So make me a knowledge roll, Joe. Which is where you click on the
The button. Yeah.
yeah, you click on the button. Do Psykers.
Yeah, how do you?
Yeah, these look like warp burns along the chassis of the Chimera.
Oh,
Like,
I'm sorry. Did you say warp?
like it seems really odd that a Chimera would be flung at this speed and have warp burns all over it and be deserted.
I want to sneak up to about here.
If you're gonna be sneaking, boy, that's a stealth roll.
Okay, stealth roll it is.
I guess Dreadnought comes down, kills you.
So wait, this looks like it was flung. Like it looks like it impacted the ground.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What was that?
Sturm's just walking up to it.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I
behind
failed the
us,
stealth
mate.
roll, so I'm just kind of crouch walking up towards it.
Yeah, you fail the crouch, so you're just like stomping on twigs and stuff like along the way. You're like trying to be sneaking. You're like, oh fuck! Like, you stand there, it's like fuck.
There's like a
Just
dog toy, like.
You're just
Like, "God
getting
damn
like
it."
more and more annoyed as you get closer.
I asked George what happened here.
George is still he went unconscious after being shocked again.
I jump up and down to try to wake him up.
Start doing jumping jacks.
After having a nightmare of cock and balls bouncing up and down, he wakes up with a cold sweat.
Jesus. No. Why is that a thing?
And he just looks around. He's like, where is this?
It is home now, son. This is your land.
No,
I quickly say, George. Good, you are
it's
awake.
not my name.
Quiet, George.
Again.
Get out of here, George.
I want to look around for any hidden enemies.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That'd be a perception.
do the same.
Yeah,
So while
I'm
you do
gonna.
that, I'll just say, so the PDF dude just looks up at you, with a strained neck, and then looks around. He's like, where are we even?
The forest.
Damn it.
Towards that blue thing.
I might not be stealthy, but damn, can I see shit?
I'm gonna restart.
You get the feeling that if he could shrug with his arms bound around your chest, he would.
Do you know anything about what happened to this warp-scarred chimera?
Once he repeats the action.
So we were rolling to check to see if we could
See hidden
any
enemies. here.
trace of an enemy around here.
Okay, Eeyore, you look around with trained eagle eye, and this looks overgrown and shit. It looks completely untouched, apart from the initial impact.
Safe to say this thing's been abandoned for a while.
Are there
Let's
any-
see if it works.
Are there any chaos ruin? Check for traps.
I'd like to shift George around so he's facing outwards but attached to my back instead of my chest.
So he's just
So
a
he's just
baby
looking over
carry?
your shoulder.
No,
Excuse me.
he's like on my back,
Awareness
like looking
is for a
behind
trap
me,
check?
and I tell him to to watch my six.
He's not gonna.
He just says whatever, man.
Whatever, dude.
Is awareness for checking for traps or
It's
anything
actually
like
to
that?
protect him from when I start
Yeah.
getting shot at.
Oh, you know what? I have an idea.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, I want him watching over my shoulder,
Why? So he can nibble at your neck?
so I can get his commentary on what's going on. Also, he can nibble at my neck if he wants. Ooh,
Yeah, he's
cold.
into that.
Stop it. Stop.
Any traps or anything? Any like?
Nope.
No.
Overgrown, warp burns, impact.
Right. I want to walk up and pop the top hatch to see if it's even removable.
There's a bunch of.
You can
stick
struggle with the top half, which would be a strength test just to pry it open.
Okay.
You're like you're pulling at it, and this is like, it's fucking stuck, dude. The jungle is just rusted. This just a
Storm,
little
I
bit.
think
too
you can
much.
get this hatch open for me, please.
Sturm will try and rip the hatch off.
I continue overwatching in this direction.
Stand aside.
I will pull the sword.
I will be the new king of England. Oh my god, I can't believe that actually was.
Oh!
Well, I mean, you had to get something right.
So you throw it open, and it looks like people with like legitimate Imperial Guard are like dead on the inside.
I asked George if these are friends of his.
Are they like skeletons, or are they like fresh bodies, or what?
They're decomposing, and it does not smell particularly nice.
Ooh. Oh, here's an idea. Do I smell it at all from where I am? It's like 10.
It is the smell of
Death.
absolute horrendous rot. So
I
yes.
I want to know if this
smile.
smells appetizing to Sturm.
No.
Roll to see if it smells appetizing.
No.
I don't. He doesn't think it's edible.
Here's the thing. I have an idea, guys. Pop open the back, and let's drag the bodies out, and then we can sacrifice George to Nurgle with his rot. It's perfect. It's fucking awesome. I'm a
Do you even know
goddamn.
who Nurgle is?
Raise
Yeah,
my
I
bolt
do.
pistol, bolt pistol to the witch hunter and say no. Nobody hurts George.
So I hop.
That's
into
my
that
brain
comment.
just dumping out.
So I cover my mouth from the putrid smell. And
I'll
hop
say
in
this
to try
now.
and-
Yeah.
So I didn't catch any of that. I'm sorry. What?
The Chaos Marine and Stone won't be able to fit inside, so only you two can fit in. So you prop him through the hatch, and yeah, the driver slot is like there's fucking nothing in there, but there's 3 corpses, I'll say, and you can't see in the dark like the passenger stuff, so you can't really see with the light coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, once you enter the fucking place, yeah, the rot is just, it's borderline making you puke. Make a toughness roll to see if you do just spew your guts right there.
Nope.
Yeah, so you like,
Immediately pops back up.
you
and starts
like pop
boiling.
down, and after like a second, you just breathe in and you just fucking puke all over the driver's seat.
Good old Vom. You're driving next time.
Scheiße. Thought
Yeah.
I would have kids to be in this fucking desk hole creaking up one of those stupid masks.
What happened?
Death, decay, fancies they never.
I bet it was a psyker.
Everything. Can I? So you said I can only like really see the driver and compartment. Does it look like the control surfaces are? Because I have.
You see on the in the empty like chair slot, it looks like you say you do know vehicles.
Operate surface.
Okay, so I say that's good enough. You can tell that from your time within tanks and stuff, it's the transport, like it's the lever that drops the.
Okay,
I
so I
forget.
pop that to at least get some more air circulating and to get some light.
So you pop the transport door. I forget what it's fucking called all of a sudden.
The hatch.
Yeah, you pop the hatch on the back where where all the transports would be, and it looks like the other two, because the co-driver was like just left in his seat. It looks like the 2 other corpses were actually like put into place respectfully, and you see on the inside of the hatch now it's been like lowered. There's actually writing on it.
What's the writing? Is it low gothic or is it like tech priest bullshit?
It's low gothic.
All right, what is it?
Okay, I understand that.
I think everybody does.
Yeah.
What's the writing? Here lies
So-
the 161st. They were assholes. Anyway, sorry.
It actually says, "Rest in peace, the others that were thrown. The others, such as Forska, Sturm, and everyone else. I'll be going ahead. Alex."
Boys, methinks there's a psyker about. But I can't smell correct. My psyker sniffer isn't working because of this rot.
Yeah, and also the putrid rot is just piling out again.
Ugh, it's like a garbage can. All right, we gotta do something with these bodies. We gotta.
Yeah. While they're busy doing that, can I see if I can attempt to restore the Chimera to working condition at all? Like, does the transmission work? Engine
Make
working?
a tech use to even evaluate whether it will like the damage.
Nope.
I'll say that's decently close. So you look at it, and it looks like just the front of it is fucking mashed. But the engine is essentially in the back, so if you could get some parts together, like a new tread, and replace the front armor, it should be workable.
And I relay this to the rest of the party. So, good news, it's intact. Bad news, it's going to take some luck to get this thing rolling again. If
Yeah,
you
let me
even
just-
want to do that.
Let me just pull out an extra track out of my backpack. Yeah, okay, sure,
I mean, hey, Stump, do you have an extra tread sitting in your backpack? Stump's a reliable guy.
Can I
Apparently not.
position the
You
bodies?
mean long wheel?
Can I position the bodies
He
in
just
in
pulls
an?
out a brand new set of treads from his pocket.
Here you go. Yeah, I want to position the
saved for
bodies
rainy
in
day.
a
Shut up.
Nurgle icon, if that's doable, or take like the festering skin and armor and just pretty much ram.
You trying to make a tread out of like dead body parts?
No, I'm making
Yeah, he's
it.
trying to
I'm
make
making
a
it.
Nurgle
Oh,
symbol.
I'll tell you what. If you use the 3 corpses to make the circles of the
Mhm.
the Nurgle symbol,
Mhm.
and then like use their limbs to make the protruding spikes, I'll
Yeah.
allow you to do that. But you're gonna have to make a fucking toughness test like each time, and you might take fatigue damage because this is putrid.
What are you trying to get Storm to do?
Nothing. I don't give a fuck about Sturm.
No,
Yeah, nobody
I was
cares about
joking.
them.
Well, I vomit there. How many times do you want me to do it? Just once?
3 times.
Ooh, I swallow my pride and also my insides, and I also do that too.
I will say, just because you did the majority of them, you actually don't receive any fatigue damage.
The vomit will please Papa Nurgle. Oh god, it stinks so bad.
As you're doing this, Storm's just like, "What that?"
It is an offering to Nurgle.
Who that?
One
Chaos
of the dark.
gods.
Yeah, the Chaos God. Oh, he has a big stomach like you, Sturm.
Yeah, you'll like them.
Storm like pokes his stomach.
I mean,
Oh,
not in like a bad way. I mean, you're fine, Sturm. You're beautiful.
Is there any other noteworthy equipment or loot that we could get out of this chimera? Or the corpses?
Plagues.
It has a rotted, pintle-mounted storm bolter.
I mean,
Pull it
so
out.
You can.
Doesn't work.
It won't. It's rotted. No.
Oh, I remember
But
what I wanted to
I
ask.
guess you could technically get it repaired. It isn't destroyed. It's just like in disrepair.
All right.
You just need to clean it up.
Can
it's
you?
inoperable.
Can you? Would you be able to grate? What's it called? Yeah, would you be able to grate things against a vented barrel of an autogun, or not an autogun, a heavy stubber?
What?
Like, you know that vented barrel at the beginning of it, or the barrel of an
He's talking about the gas disperser.
yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, would you be able to grate things? Like, if you just rub something soft against it, would it be able to, like...
Depends
it's
on
not
what you're
sharp.
grading. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I was gonna say bone, but then now I'm realizing that...
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking
Flesh.
about?
it's designed to disperse gases fired from a round of an exceptionally high caliber. It's not sharpened. Very blunt.
Well, you can...
Don't you have a knife?
You can't use bone to fucking cut into your metal stubber.
No, I'm not cutting into it. I'm just wanting to, like, file it down or, like, shave it or something.
You
I
sorta
guess.
could, but it would take forever.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Alright, never mind.
You'd be better off rubbing it against a rock.
Yeah,
You'd be
that's what
better
I
off
figured.
rubbing it against the fucking the chimera.
Right.
Question.
Hmm?
If I take my knife out, can I key something into the side?
I guess.
Okay. Can I write death to all psychers?
Sure.
Nice. Okay.
Death to all psychers.
Yeah, man, fuck it. I hate psychers. That's it.
So you finished here?
I am at least. I don't know about anyone else.
We picked the chimera clean and there was nothing else present in the nearby area of interest.
Wait. Does anyone else smell peanut butter?
What?
I swear to God, I smell peanut butter.
Star was just sort of standing there watching these guys do stuff and like looking around occasionally. He's like, where are the orcs?
I will say, by the way, this was like 10 on my D10.
Mm-hmm.
Like this was like you got it straight away. It's bullshit. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Because what were the other options supposed to be?
Hey, no, that's for later. Shh.
Yeah, you'll find out. Don't you worry, sweetheart.
Yeah, other than that, I have nothing. I got nothing.
Got no further qualms.
Let's keep going. I pat the chimera and I say, fuck you.
So, will you be coming back for this chimera?
I would like to. Since
Yeah,
I'm
probably.
Then I would recommend marking it on the map.
I'm marking on the
Take out
map.
the map and mark where the chimera is located at precisely.
Ooh, you know
Okay.
what? I dab a little bit of rotted blood on it.
Okay.
That's it. The end. Love you.
So you're still gonna head towards the newly discovered area that the PDF dudes were finding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So you keep walking, and eventually you come up to like this fucking massive ruined. It looks like a town that's just been completely fucking destroyed and rebuilt. And here you are.
What are these guys?
Oh, that's a drop ship.
Everyone put your token over here around the entrance.
Sorry, can you mark that again? I didn't see.
I'm gonna keep marking it, boy.
Ah, okay. I have like 3 fucking Firefox tabs open. Come on.
Maybe if you fucking close them.
I see
Well-
Chaos and Imperial Guard.
It's the Neshmas.
So, seeing all this, can we properly ID that these are Imperial or Chaos forces, or like
Oh
affiliated
god,
to
Nurgle's gift
anybody?
is coming back.
Yeah, you look at them and they're both. I don't know.
Whoa, what the fuck?
They're both.
You see people in blue flak armor and standard guard fatigues with a symbol that looks like a desecrated symbol of the Imperial Guard.
Okay. I walk forward.
So I have common lore Imperial Guard, but I'd be able to actually.
You know
properly
it's a
ID this.
symbol from the Imperial Guard.
God. I'm trying to see if I could identify what specific unit it was, if it even was meant to be.
I think it's just PDF.
Okay,
right?
I'll tell you now, it's not
The
official.
160th.
If it's the 160, it's fucked everyone. What? All right. Let me ask some stuff. What does this look like? What does this look like? Oh, these are the cogitators. Nobody shoot the cogitators.
Okay.
And then
So the
what
thing
is
the
this?
2 Chaos guys are actually standing in front of is a great ruined cathedral. And it fucking has Chaos iconography all over it.
I raise
and
my
the-
hand and just shake wildly at chaos mentioning. Sorry, go on.
And it seems as if the guardsmen in the area just don't give a shit, as if it's par for the course.
So, okay, I need to zoom in to see this shit.
What is the thing up north? What is that?
That's a generator.
Ah,
It
it's a-
looks as
it's a
if the
cogitator.
entire area is fueled locally through the surrounding trees because
Okay.
this is some quite archaic tech.
And
Now,
this.
is there any distinguishable officers anywhere?
Yeah, that lady at the thing has just is just sitting there kind of bored, surrounded by flags of this force, and she has just a bunch of forms in front of her. If you walk over, I'll let you know more.
Would you like to know more? Yes.
I'd like to walk over to the lady.
Okay, God, how do I say your name again? It's fucking stupid. Bruckner? Brucker? Brucker. Excuse me, Brucker. So you walk up and you just hear this clearly chaos like renegade guy just complaining, just being like, just one more chance, come on. And she's just saying, listen, bud, we gave you a shot, you fucked it, you got no chance, leave. And he just storms off into the building over here.
I asked her what that was about.
She just looks at you and is like, first time I've seen a space marine, I'm gonna guess you aren't loyalist if you're here.
I tell her I'd like to enlist in the guard.
She again just looks you up and down and she says, it's a bit late for that, don't you think?
Does she notice George strapped to my back?
I mean,
he's
he's
strapped
on
to your
your,
chest.
he's like on the power armor back, bud. He's like on your supply. Like, she doesn't see shit.
His arms are stretched out like with the vents, like he's crucified on there.
Excusing my imbecilic friend beside me here. Would you mind humoring us with what's going on here? We just recently landed and I have no idea what's going on here, for better lack of the term.
She just sits bored and she's like holding her face with one hand and she just with elbow on the table and she's just, I just give out jobs. What do you want from me, Christ?
I shout out, I need something to kill, and you don't look very substantial.
Yeah, well, fuck you too, buddy, she says.
Man, everybody's just rolling their eyes at you, bud. Why don't you take a break at trying to be a dickhead?
Can you point us towards the base commander, please?
She like points a thumb over her shoulder and she says, in there.
Dankeschön, my friend.
Is there any food in the air? Does anything smell good here?
Oh yeah, you smell food. So you try and go to the door and she immediately stops you and she says, what the fuck do you think you're doing?
I see we've triggered 2 different dialogue paths.
She's actually got out of, she was sitting on a chair, and she's like just stood up at you, Eeyore, trying to walk in there, and she's just like, what are you trying to do?
I don't know, do I need to make a fucking appointment 3 days in advance in order to speak to people around here?
She just looks flabbergasted. It's like, we let chaos people in here, and you think you could just walk in and speak to the commander?
I want to be civil about it. Just because I'm chaos doesn't mean I can't hold a decent conversation.
You'll say that to the corn worshippers in the church.
Corn worshippers?
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, what?
I take note of this.
She says, you don't have to earn some fucking trust, buddy, if you're gonna speak to anybody of importance.
I immediately run off towards the church.
Okay, well, I'll finish this dialogue.
Wait. Corn worshippers in a church?
You'll understand.
Alright, fine, if that's the case, then what would you suggest I do then?
She, spins one of the forms around and she just says, wow, we're effectively a mercenary company and, well, there's a lot of jobs we need doing. You see, I shouldn't be telling you this, but we have funding from important people, and they want stuff done. You're expendable, you know, because you're useless and chaotic.
Yeah,
she
can't
spits out.
Yeah.
And she just kind of like motions for you to do something with the form, like write your name, fucking do something.
I swipe the form. I said, what is I put it in, like I look at it, then I
you
pull
read
away,
it and it looks like a fucking terms of service. It says within this camp you have to do jobs to get basically anything, including food and shelter.
So it's pretty much like prison, but
basically
nobody's obligated to feed
you. Won't be allowed medical service if you don't you know, do jobs.
Yeah.
You won't be allowed access to
so it's pretty much favor for favor for favor. Gotcha.
Exactly.
Okay. And I ask her for a pen.
You You didn't bring one?
It was either that or a Voxcaster.
She just looks at you and she's just like,
I want this back.
she checks it and she gives it to you.
Thanks. Just hold on. Just now. What are the benefits here?
The benefits are you get to stay here, sign and go away.
Oh wait. Can you? You know what? Hold on. How do you talk to the GM? Is it just GM message or MGM? Or?
It would be /whisper or /w space GM, and then your space message.
You do know you have Discord, right?
Yeah, but you know.
So while he's typing that out, where is the food smell coming from?
The food smell is coming from this door over here. The one where the Chaos guy just kind of stormed in.
So anybody who's paying attention just sees Sturm sniffing the air, and then he starts heading over here. And he's just gonna go through the door.
Ah, God damn it. I was gonna say I was gonna quickly swipe over and just be like, Storm, what do you think you're doing?
Guess. I mean, she doesn't know your fucking name.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, she can try and stop it if she wants.
I just follow Sturm. Fuck it. I don't even care. But
the door opens and it reveals just what looks like a very basic. If any of you done military service, it looks like a very basic canteen. There are people in flak armor, just like, you know, they're taking like basically what looks like the currency that goes around here, because it looks like they have their own personal currency, and just like getting like protein paste just slapped onto bowls and just handing it out.
What is the currency? If you had to like describe it, is it like metal or is it more like?
Honestly, it's
magazines?
shit and it's brass. It's like brass with like a hastily done mold, which is just their insignia.
I just need to know if it was
like
metal.
Yeah, it's metal.
Okay.
So, Sturm, since this basically looks like a canteen that what I'm assuming a mess hall that he's probably been in before, he's gonna go through his normal routine where he picks up a tray and just walks up to where they're slapping food out.
Can't be mad at that.
So, do you get in line or not? Is the question, because there's a line.
Yes, he will, because this is very familiar to him.
It smells like home.
Nobody kind of bats an eye. They've seen like fucking freakier stuff.
Also, who the hell is that?
That's a nice person. Why don't you introduce yourself?
I don't want to. I'm afraid of nice people.
Okay.
The last
So
nice.
I want to check out the church.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna just go to Joe's dialogue.
Yeah, I'm just
Go
gonna.
for it.
I'll go over there because churches interest me.
So you walk up to the door, Chaos Space Marine, and these two fellas just like, what? Space Marine? What are you doing here?
Space Marine!
I seek blood. Do you have any?
None for you, he says, and he
Oh.
spits on the ground.
Damn. Wait, I'm sorry. Who says that? Is that
You hear a wheeze in his voice.
yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry.
So, would anybody be mad if I tore him asunder?
I would. Cause there's.
I'm telling you now, there are a lot of armed guards, and you can tell people have an attitude here because
All of them are eyeing you cautiously.
because all of them are well armed, well supplied, and intolerant.
Just like the Welsh.
Fuck
You
sheep
say it right.
internally.
Anyways.
So,
Yeah, I asked what
He's
kind
he's actually just kind of he's wearing a mask, right? But you could tell from his body language that if he was showing his face, he would kind of be grinning a shit-eating grin and would basically be egging you on to do something.
Nice.
oh, see, I'd like to play this character for more than one session.
Yeah, good looks.
So, as my butchers now start cooking my brain, I somehow restrain myself from slaughtering him. And
You actually hear the other guard speak up, and he just says, don't mind him. He's been a fuss ever since we got out. What's your name there, bud? He says.
I am Elias the Witch Hunter,
I am
and he is.
Brukar,
No one was asking you, Brukar.
Bonded of the world.
Yeah, well, what business do you have with the congregation? You've been invited, he says, which is the one who's wheezing.
I have not been.
Yeah, well, fuck off, he says.
Judging by the 8-pointed star, you are worshippers of the dark gods.
What gave it away, you? He stops.
You are
I
so
turn my
stupid.
back to him and I introduce him to George. And I ask if he would like to join George.
He actually pulls out a really unremarkable shiv, and he's just like, yeah, let's see if you can try, and he's like egging you on.
I turn to face
I'll
him.
tell you what, make me a perception check.
I really want this dude to just wipe the fucking
force
floor.
shiv.
Yeah. Just get it right in between the neck plates.
He's absolutely egging you on.
Yeah.
Something about him seems less human than you would be usually used to.
Can I make the awareness check, or is this more?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Alright. Oh.
You see a throbbing mark of corn on his arm.
Oh, Jesus.
He is a human champion of corn.
Brukar, maybe it's not the wisest to do this here.
Why not?
He'll kick your ass.
Yeah,
Again,
he's
you can
pretty
tell
much
by
gonna,
the body language, he is hyper smug.
It's just not safe for you or George.
When he mentions George, my anger softens. Thinking of George, I don't engage with him. I
So-
tell him he's not worth my time. Come back when he's stronger.
Yeah, whatever. Can I
I
talk?
turn back to the nice guy.
There's
I
two
see.
guards. It's always one is really nice and the other one is a champion of corn.
I seek to grant favor to Korn. Where are some I may slay in his name?
He kind of looks at you and he's just like, well, buddy, effectively, if you wander around like that for long enough in these jungles, you'll find something to kill. Like, not to discredit you or anything, bud, but we can't just let, like, anybody who says they're a chaos work. Like, that's how you get, like, inquisitors, you know what I'm saying, he says.
Or psychers.
I lean in close and I take my helmet off. Do I look like an inquisitor, revealing my warp-scarred fucking face?
And
Yes.
he replies with, do I look like a scientist?
I look him up and down,
Yeah,
and I.
yeah, you kind of do.
Mm, mm,
Listen, buddy, I can tell you're having some trouble, so I'll cut to the chase. The answer's no.
Can I roll perception for if he's a scientist?
Roll perception to see if he's a scientist.
He is not.
As far
He
as
is
you're
a
aware,
scientist.
he looks like a rocket scientist.
I ask him if he can help repair our void ship. Given as he's a rocket scientist.
They asked me if I had a degree in physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics.
At the notion of repairing something, he actually does pipe up and he says, like, well, actually, not me, but you can actually get people to help you do whatever you want here as long as you have the right currency.
What is
I
this
tell him to
currency?
He turns to you, Elias, and he says, well, this place, it has its own shitty-looking currency.
I mean, clearly.
And he
but-
leans in and he says, it's actually really easy to replicate.
How do
And he gives
how do you
you
do it?
a wink under the helmet because you can see one of his eyes.
Don't come on to me. Just tell me how to do it.
He rubs his arm. No, he says usually you either do shit and you get rewarded, or fuck it, you just. And he stops himself and he leans in again. It's like,
You could just steal it off of their dead bodies when they're not looking.
Right.
Either way, he says the only way to get shit done here is to take part in the infrastructure.
Yeah, fair enough. The incessant whistling of the warp grants access.
I asked.
No,
you
let
what
someone
the,
else. No, let someone else do something.
Somebody do. Something.
No, that was my dad.
Does he like the war?
Yeah. Ask your dad why he's so fucking happy all the time.
Because his wife left him.
Oh.
Fuck off.
Did he?
Well, all right, we're not. No, stop.
So I'll say the
Sturm.
ones this whole thing's been happening. Yeah, the
Yeah.
line has moved up until like this, dude.
He looks like one of the guys from the Void Ship.
Oh gee, it's like there's a standardized design for Chaos Renegades.
Weird. Sturm, what are you doing?
Yes,
Sturm
Sturm,
is-
you
Sturm
gonna
is-
just following? Because Sturm, even with your addled mind, you see the guy who's next hand over the currency, and you know he takes it and essentially just kind of puts it under the desk, and he waves over to the dudes who are just cooking up and heating protein paste essentially. And slaps like it into a bowl and then just gives it to the dude, and he plants it in front of him, and he goes off and he takes it, and he's gonna sit there. It's now your turn, and the dude just says, "Yeah, well, just next."
The fuck is that?
He just
Oh,
holds
it's
out.
Warp Ghosts.
He just holds out the tray.
Yeah, he looks at you and is like, "Well, it's not the first time I've had an ogre asking for freebies, but like you're how coherent are you? Like honestly," he says.
Sturm want food.
Yeah, but do you realize you have to earn it?
What do you want?
He actually looks you up and down, and he's just like, "Can you carry something?"
He nods vigorously.
He actually walks around and he gives you an apron.
In before Sturm eats the first food and tray he's supposed to deliver.
And he actually does hand you a bunch of bowls, and he's just saying, "Well, it's been a while since we've had some people giving refills." And he goes back behind and he says, "Offer people food and we'll get you a free meal there, Ogrun." And he waves you off.
You did
So
the
are
voice
the
again, by
bowls
the way.
full of food?
Yeah, they are. Don't let their appearance deceive you.
Okay, so he's gonna kind of like look at him, and then he's like, does he point at the other people at all?
Yeah, he does. He's like gesturing to you, to the food, and then to the other people.
So what Sturm's gonna do is he's gonna like walk over to the tables and he'll like put a bowl down, and then he'll pick up another one and he'll eat it, and then he'll put another bowl down. He does this as he goes.
You see the dude who gave her the apron just in the back, and he's just blinking with absolute confusion.
Does
Yeah,
he
I'm
seem
kind of-
surprised because he shouldn't be?
Yeah, he's kind of just internally kicking himself for thinking this would go.
Tell Sturm not to
anyway.
eat the food.
And then he thinks a little bit, and he realizes that he technically didn't say not, and he's just like, whatever, and he leaves it. So, Eo, are you gonna do anything while this is happening?
I'm just kind of watching. Storm does Storm things. It's not my place to interfere. But I did say I wanted to try and talk with the woman over there.
You approach her and she just instantly says, 5 currency, 5 brass, come on.
I'm not
She's
even going
a
to have to guess
hugger.
what you... I'm not even going to have to guess what your profession is.
Oh, you can guess, Laneshi boy, come on.
Oh god.
I'm looking at a...
Oh god, the toughness test, it's failing.
Proper shape, come on, it's been a while.
Oh, this is terrible.
Yeah, I just walk off and back out.
Can I do something, or does anyone else have a
Yeah,
plan?
sure.
Okay. What's over... Where the fuck did I... Okay. Yeah, what's over here? What's this? Is it like a water?
As you walk over, you instantly hear, so step away from the water supply.
Fair enough, that answered that question.
As you stand there, you hear the 2 other dudes in unison say, step away from the power supply.
That answered that question. Yeah, I just walk back to the desk and I wait patiently in front of the ex-sergeant. Or, sorry, not in front of, behind.
Yeah, so you're standing in front of her, like, what are you doing?
I'm coming up like I'm trying to... Like, I'm going to ask her a question.
Alright.
If she picks up on that at all.
She's bored as shit. She just kind of she's staring off in the distance as you just stand there.
Right, so you said we have to do favors to earn favors around here. Any recommendations on what we take care of first?
She kind of just logs down and is like, assignments, whatever, fuck off.
And are you the person we ask for assignments?
Yeah, wow. I'm sure she ain't the dentist.
Is there a dentist?
Really?
Like, I'm...
Really? Never would have guessed.
You
seem
ask
like-
if there's a dentist from behind, and she says, "Yeah, actually." And she points to the building.
The med building?
just behind the yeah.
This one over yonder?
No,
No, not
all the
that
way down
one,
at the
one
bottom.
far below,
It
just
ha-
next
it
to
has-
the transport.
yeah,
Now
has-
seeing the
it has
medical
med
symbols.
stuff.
Yeah, okay.
That's actually pretty fucking hype, not gonna lie. Yeah, go on.
So that's the most immediate concern you would like us to deal with?
Whoa,
She
whoa.
kind of just sits upright for a second, and she like starts rooting through papers, and she says, "Yeah, well, you know, there's only one of you, but
Oh, please, I've got a company of 4 as much as I want to put a bolt gun rounds through their fucking heads. Some of them.
Hey!
I said some of them. I actually
Yeah,
like
well,
you.
yeah, get a room." She says. She plops on the table, and it's actually just like it looks like it's a map on a data slate this time. How archaic! It's showing like patrol paths for PDF, and it looks like one of them has made camp relatively close. And she's just like, she points down at it and points to you and said, "Remove it, get it gone."
Good enough. I grab him by the back of the collar and I start yanking. I shout out to the retard trying to get into the blessed, unholy building.
You do realize you could have tried to convince the 2 at the door, but you just didn't.
Yeah, well, you know, one had a tattoo and the other one was pretty nice. And
No,
told
that
me-
wasn't a tattoo. He was marked.
Regardless, I shout out for the other idiot to come follow because we have
Yeah.
shit to do. Oh wait,
I run in, collect Storm, and get back out. I just pop in and say, Storm, we got work to do, come on.
So, as he says that, Sturm sort of like looks at him and then looks like back around, and he just starts picking up all the bowls and putting them on a tray with food and then leaving.
wait, are the bowls full? Or
Instantly, like all of the mercenaries just start like, "The Ogren, stop, please!"
He's gone with all of the food.
I stopped
The
Storm at the
dude
door.
who is behind the counter, just like he's just like standing behind. It's like, "Come."
I stop Storm and say, just give them their damn food back. You don't need all of it.
But Sturm hungry.
They're empty
Sure.
bowls. already at them.
Storm just sort of like drops the tray.
Just like right on the ground.
Storm, just go off of it, see others. I pick it up and hand it next back to him. My apologies for my friends.
Fucking last time I
And then walk off.
Fucking hate them. You hear him mumbling as he goes back behind the counter.
Right, so did we get the idiot trying to get into the corn temple back yet?
Well, it's up to him. What are you doing, Bricar?
I ask if I may enter the temple.
Again? Didn't you do this once already? Didn't we go through this again?
No, I just had a nice conversation.
It wasn't nice. You were
Well, okay, here's the thing. Which one are you asking?
The nice one, obviously.
This one?
One's really nice, and the other one stabs you in the throat.
Actually, I asked the hostile one because he seems like a true worshipper.
You're a dummy.
What was your first hint?
So what do you say to him? Just, can I enter?
Oi, mate, let us in.
I tell him I wish to enter.
Yeah, well. That's all he says.
I say I thank him and I...
We're going.
Door.
Let's
He
go.
actually
Let's
stops
go.
you with one arm, and it feels like it's impossible to move.
Damn.
I look at him and I say, what?
I
And he
walk up behind him,
shakes his
tap him on the
head.
shoulder, like, nonsense. As much as I know you want to spill blood and worship your blood god here, you gotta have a job to do that could serve the same purpose.
We're leaving.
Storm is watering.
No.
As you get stopped, the nice one actually leans in close to you, Bruckner, and he actually leans in. He says,
Let you in for some brass.
"He says,
Sturm,
ask
stop.
him,
Sturm, stop.
I ask him how much.
how much you got?" He says,
Oh,
I turn out my power pockets.
your power. Ooh,
You don't have any power pockets.
Give me a sec. I got something for you.
I don't have any brass either.
"Let you in for 100." He says,
I asked George if he's got any brass on him.
He whimpers quietly.
I shake up and down to try to shake George out.
I'm wondering when you're gonna tell him that he's just dead.
Yeah, he hasn't eaten in at least 5 minutes, and he's a PDF dude, so he's malnourished, so he's probably gonna die.
Oh, that's right. I scraped some of the protein paste off of Stern's cheeks.
Hey,
and feed it
don't
to
you
George.
touch Storm.
He doesn't eat it.
I bite off his finger.
I walk into the I tell him I'll be back, and I run off to the canteen.
Mm-hmm.
I asked him, I tell the dude at the counter, George hungry.
He looks at you and he's like, "Last time I gave a big dude with an apron, he just tells you to get out."
I burned that meal ticket.
I tell him I'll wash dishes.
He just
You were the
tells
worst
you.
fucking space marine ever. I can get away with it because I'm playing a fucking
I'll
ogre.
tell him I'll wash dishes for Brad.
He tells you to get your power pants out of his canteen.
I said, come on.
Did somebody want brass?
Do I have any rations on me?
Fuck no.
Uh,
You're all prisoners.
are there any bowls? Okay, I walk over to some of the customers. Are there any bowls on the table?
Are you back with the? Oh, come
No,
on.
they've all finished eating it, and Sturm basically ate all of the reserve.
Oh,
So
God.
they're in the middle of just basically mixing up more protein
You,
paste.
you hear a loud belch from down below, down south.
Is there a dumpster out back?
Oh no.
Oh, God damn it. There's gotta be food somewhere.
What is this place? Is it a garage or?
I don't know, but Storm's interested in it because it looks weird.
Okay. I
Yeah, need all the food.
knock on the door.
What
I was thinking
ogres
about the
do?
entrance, waiting for
You just
to
hear
sort yourselves out.
you hear a voice just behind the doors. Yeah, it's open. Just fucking. Why do you people always do this?
I walk in. Hello.
you see a man behind here, and you also see
Whoa!
Sturm.
Hello.
What looks like just like bits of a tech priest just working on something. Also,
Then he
like,
tries to go inside.
where'd the ground go?
What do you mean, where'd the ground go?
Whatever, fucking position. Oh wait, no, you're both white, right? Okay. So you go in there, and he's just like, "Yeah, all right. What do you want? You need to commission a vehicle, get some parts. Like, what's happening?"
This is actually a pretty extensive setup for a merc group.
Yeah, well, funding.
Like, is
Fuck
it a
off.
counter that he's behind, or another door, or what?
Yeah, it's a counter.
I think I gotta reload. Hold on.
Storm tries to get over the counter.
It's got bulletproof glass.
Then he just like smushes his face up against the glass, so he's trying to like see the tech priest.
You can see the tech priest in the corner just working on the treads of the chimera. Yeah, so that.
Storm want help.
It's like, yeah, well, you clearly need it.
No,
Go away.
the fucking bands, dude. Are these Aussies by any chance? Just bands.
Storm's gonna walk out
Go away.
and go back to the garage door and try and open it.
Make a strength test, I guess.
Oh my god! If he opens that, we're in so much trouble.
Nah, we're fine. Listen, we
Do I
can
get any bonuses for this?
Are you kidding? It's a fucking vehicle door. It's heavy.
plus 10 because he wants to really help out that
Oh,
tech
I
priest.
tell you what, because you're so close, I'll allow you to open it with a struggle.
He opens it. He's like, Storm want help.
So you open it, and like you just see some tech freezers working, and just instantly you just hear like buzzing. And if you could understand binary, it would be translated as basically, "Geez Louise, what the fuck?"
You hear the dial-up tone, but really fast.
The guy from behind the counter actually just hears this commotion. He's just like, he runs around. He's like, "What, buddy? What are you doing?"
Storm puts a big meaty hand like on his head and just moves him aside and walks. And he walks up to the tech priest and he holds out the pick recorder that he's got on him.
The tech priest turns to face you. He's just like, "What? What are you doing? What?" And he notices the pick recorder. He's like, "What? What is that? Is that?" And he takes it.
And Storm's just like, Storm, help!
They just like legitimately start like looking it up and down, blah blah blah. And
Keep in mind, I assume that this thing has been running the entire time that he's been like on the ship and everything.
Oh no!
so he like plugs into it, and instantly he just stands straight up, like just solid, and he's just like, "I'm not sure I want you to be here."
Storm no do good?
You crashed the ship, you broke out of jail, and you're friends with Chaos Space Marines.
But Storm help.
He actually does look over his shoulder though, and I tell you what, Storm, make me a charm to see if your adorably redundant intelligence
Oh my God.
wins over the tech priest.
So is Sturm a loyalist?
He's an
Sturm
idiot.
Sturm.
is technically
or
not a
is he a
chaos.
loyalist, and is he just convinced that we're loyalists as well, or?
He's been told what the enemies are, and he hasn't been told that we're enemies.
Right. The enemies are orcs.
So you repeat the work line, and they just turn around and say, "If you don't leave, we're going to shoot you."
Sturm, let's get the fuck out of here.
He looks kind of confused.
Sturm, we're going.
No be here.
You go.
But he sort of like looks all sad and then takes the pick recorder and leaves.
He does his metallic heart thumps slightly, and he says, "If you become more known, I guess I'll let you work in the workshop." And the fucking big door just slams behind you, slams closed.
That happened.
Sturm will become the best apprentice ever.
God help him. I started tugging on Sturm's arm. I said, "Sturm, we got some stuff to do."
What'd Sturm do?
We have more people to fight.
Who?
Could be, mean people. Could be, orcs.
Sort of lifts up his ripper gun. Orcs where?
Follow me and I'll take you to them. Come on, bud.
How's George doing?
So he's just following.
He's wasting away on your back.
How long does he have?
He's actually just blowing in the wind slightly.
Oh god.
He's been dead this whole time. You've been talking to a corpse.
Who's he talking to? None of this is real.
I asked George how he's feeling.
Who are you talking to? Nobody's...
George!
Who?
George!
Nobody's there. Da, 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 da.
Is George conscious?
George
No.
isn't a thing. He died on the ship.
He died eons ago.
He died in prison at that prison escape. My name is George, guardsman, and I will have my revenge. Anyway. Hey, fancy German sergeant, where do we go?
Oh, god damn it. Still muted. Sorry.
I thought the sergeant was unconscious.
Thank God, I'd strap him to your back and have him phase out of existence too.
Yeah.
Yes.
What? We leave now?
Yes, I'm aware. I was waiting for you. I just wanted to make sure you had all the idiots squared away. Mostly the one in the giant hulking marine armor.
Sturm's not in marine armor.
I tell
I
the
wasn't
sergeant
talking
not
about
to speak.
Sturm.
You're nowhere near here, Joe. Your icon's
I
still at the
wasn't
garage.
I use thought sending to tell him not to speak of Carthage.
I'm gonna
like
fucking chop your head in two if you use thought sending again. You asshole.
Alright, let's get rolling.
More like
that.
rolling that
I followed the ogre
D100.
because, he's bloodlusty.
No.
So I'll ask one thing, which is, how long have we been playing now?
I think like
4 hours.
No, I think it's like 4 hours. Sorry.
I'm gonna wrap it up for today.
Yeah,
Okay.
because we had a point where we could wrap it up.
All right.
I gotta get food for George.